All right, we're live.
Okay, we'll wait for some people. Let's see.
Yep.
Let me see if I got a notification.
Notification. I hope
Yes,
that
I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
perfect.
On the device I'm on, actually. Okay,
Okay.
so
Yep, I can see the notification. And it's just us so far. This is interesting.
it's new. It's just
Yes.
new still to me.
Yeah.
I'm always on the other side. Okay, here
Yeah.
we go.
Hey, Brown Sugar. Thank you for coming back with us. Mary Blue. Hey, Mary Blue.
On my other device, it is showing like a share screen.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, it does show on the tablet a shared screen with the comments on the side.
Okay.
Hey everyone, Shady's back. Tell a friend.
Back again. Thank y'all for coming back. I hope we had some fun. We started to get loose.
Mary Blue, hi. Brown Sugar, hi.
We ready to cut up. I was at work earlier, but I'm home now, so let's get it, y'all. Let's have some fun. Hey, Erica. Um,
Erica.
let me see. Okay, yep. Oh, it's working. Okay, perfect. All right. Yes, Brown Sugar. We appreciate y'all for coming back with us. I know we had to end it kind of abruptly earlier, but can be more relaxed now that I'm not at work. So Jasmine's been quiet today, I guess. I haven't seen or heard anything from her.
Oh, she just posted some pictures of the golden child. None of any of the other kids. I mean, I know it's a newborn.
Yes.
I know it's new to the family, but come on, what about the kids you already had?
Right,
Poor
the
thing.
ones she claimed she wanted so badly to get home to when she was in the hospital.
Oh, yeah, but like you had told me, she wanted to get home to Chris. That's what she wanted to
Yeah,
know what the hell he's doing.
exactly. It was not about those kids. She wanted to be up under him so she can try to keep tabs on him. That's all that was about.
Right. And to know what he's doing or to know what he's doing to those kids, like, punishing them and
Hmm.
being mean to them or whatever. And Aiden can't speak, so he could be doing whatever. That would be scary to me. He could
Yeah,
be hitting them or just mean to him or whatever, and he can't verbalize what's going on. And
yeah,
I'm not saying he is, but there's always worry or the not knowing because, like I said, he can't speak to say what's going on.
hmm, that's true. Mm-mm-mm. That girl
Yes,
got big
brown sugar.
plans.
Yes, they're gonna resent the baby, and they better be careful with Aiden around him. Yes, absolutely. And it's just a repeat cycle. Like, we see Kaylin how to take on mommy duties. Now it's Amaya because she's a little older. So she's taking on, and Amaya probably sees it as, oh, wow, my mom needs me, or, but she's being used.
Yeah,
I mean,
just
I'm
like
not saying,
Kaylin. Hmm.
yeah, yeah, I'm not saying, younger kids shouldn't help or the older kids shouldn't help their mother, but there's only so much you could ask them. Hey, can you get me a diaper? Or hey, can you get me the wipes?
Yeah,
Those little things. Or can you give the kids a snack, like say, like a fruit,
yeah.
forever those fruit snacks. But it
She
will
runs in.
soon be, yeah, it will soon be other things. Probably at least for the twins, because the golden child she'll watch because of hips, but she's gonna be having them give them baths continuous and maybe change their pull-ups. Who knows? Or Aiden's gonna become very resentful and start marking his territory and putting the shit everywhere or
Oh
taking off the
God.
pull-up.
Oh
You know
my.
that's what I think. Hey,
God
Desi love.
damn. Hey Desi Love. Thanks for coming. Almighty Aquarius. Thank you so much for showing up. Yeah, I wouldn't trust I wouldn't trust any living thing around Aiden. I just can't see myself doing that because the way they did that dog, number one, they kicked that dog's ass when he first got there. And
Hey, Tanya, there's our other girl, Tanya. Hey.
hi Tanya, good to see you. The way they did that damn dog, um, that still bothers me. So,
Oh,
especially with
yeah.
a newborn
Yeah.
baby up in there, girl.
Yeah. Dog's going to be even more mistreated. And probably he can suffer from abuse because the twins are going to be mad, especially Aiden. He
Yeah.
doesn't understand, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be terrible. And she'll put everything out there to be watched. She likes being talked about, I feel. She likes it. And she changes when she wants to.
Yeah. She's oh man. She's an idiot. She's gonna have her hands full for sure when she shows the baby on the monitor shaking my head. Girl, he too small to be left. Yeah, she wastes no time leaving those kids to fend for their goddamn selves. No time at all.
Yep.
And
And
then
that ba-
I see
yeah, the,
when she had the baby on the couch.
right,
I
that's
think
what I
it
was
was
gonna say.
one when she was eating a salad yesterday, and she had the damn dog up there, not far from the baby. Like, everybody's entitled to do their own thing, but I just think it's disgusting for animals to be on the furniture, but for a dog to be, or animal period, to be on the damn couch with the newborn baby. I don't
Right.
have that much trust. And besides that, like I said, it's disgusting. Dogs lick their asses. Like, why would you want your dog up there on the couch with your newborn? That's disgusting.
Exactly. And then, if she's getting up to get a drink or anything, the twins are right there and they might, just want to see and literally fall on the baby or pull the baby off the couch or anything. She
Yeah,
got all that free stuff from her subs. Why didn't you bring like a pack and play or something
right,
in there that the baby could be right there next to you, but
right.
not an easy grab, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. I think the baby should definitely be inside of a pack and play or something like that. Jasmine is careless, and those kids are careless. And like I said, she has that dog. Like it's too much room for error there, having that newborn laying on the couch like that. I
Yeah.
don't trust it.
Scary, just scary. Even if you have bigger kids, just scary in general.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Hey, Neola. Hey, Pink Fairy. Thank y'all for coming back.
Neola, we're trying to figure out how to make mods, so you will be definitely be a good choice. So just give us a little bit.
And Pink Fairy, you too. So once we figure it out, it was easier to add Erica, I guess, because she has a channel. But for y'all too, when we looked y'all up, we weren't able to pull y'all up. So we working on it.
Yeah, and of course Tanya, sorry, is part of Young and the Desperate, so she
Mm-hmm.
was already
Yep.
a mod. But yeah, let's see what she has to say. Neola says Aiden is rough for sure and doesn't know because Jazz doesn't show Aiden anything. She doesn't teach them anything. And you're absolutely right. And of course, since Aiden was the only boy for so long, he was so babied and stuff. And she, like we said earlier, he takes Ava's food and whatever he cries and gets. Like one time they were doing an unpacking of something that somebody sent them from Hawaii, and he just ran and got one snack and then just ran away. And she thought it was cute. They should have
Yeah.
all been sitting at a table.
Right.
She could have opened the package and gave everybody a napkin and gave everybody their little portion to try.
Yeah.
But no, he just doesn't know no right, and that's because they have no home training.
Yeah.
She thinks everything's cute and funny.
Right.
Um,
Exactly.
and now that it's Chris's baby, Hip's baby, she's gonna be on her toes when he's around. But when he takes off and goes gives his BJ's behind HEB, trying to make those couple dollars, um, those kids are gonna be running wild. You
Oh
know.
yeah. Watch and see how many goddamn accidents they have, with that baby when Aiden accidentally did this or such and such accidentally did that. Jasmine and Chris are going to go at it, um, because of that baby. Watch and see because of the favoritism that they already started to show.
Yes, brown sugar. Aiden has hit Jasmine before
Yeah,
several times.
child,
Several times.
he has hit her before, and she laughs it off or tries to say, "Oh, he's shy, and that's why he acts like that." Girl, shy or not I'm not trying to be harsh, but disabled or whatever the situation, it is never okay for your kid to hit you, especially with him being 3 years old. His ass is old enough to know better.
And she instigates it and antagonizes him. So she's making it even absolute worse. And you know what? The younger, I mean, Ava's going to be the target because she thinks it's cute.
Yeah.
She remember that day she kept singing happy birthday to him.
That's
He
what I was
didn't
about
like
to say.
it.
Yeah.
He
He didn't
covered
like
his
it.
ears and she should have just left it alone. But
Yeah.
no, she kept, you poke the bear, you get bit or you
Right.
get clawed,
Yeah,
Don't do
that.
that.
And Aiden knew he was wrong for slapping the shit out of Jasmine at that same point, because Chris was the one recording that video. And when Aiden went to whack Jasmine, Aiden cut his eye at Chris because he knew Chris wouldn't allow that shit. And Aiden calmed right down. See, Jasmine allows him to get away with way too fucking much. And that's what I mean. He is going to get out of control to where as though she won't be able to handle him. She got to
Right.
stop that now.
Yeah, let me add Southside Black Butterfly. The way he treats Bentley, the way they all treat Bentley. That day she was cooking and
Girl,
she could see everything. They were tossing that poor little dog.
even Amaya threw that
Yep,
fucking dog halfway across the yard that day. All them
and
kids kick his ass.
Ava stepped on him that day they were throwing him off the couch. She
Yeah,
stepped on that poor dog and literally grabbed him around the neck.
by the neck.
That dog weighs like 1.5 pounds wet,
Yeah,
maybe less.
not
And
much at
it's
all.
just sad. It's just sad to see.
And the
Sad to
fact
see.
that Jasmine big goofy ass was on live, and you can see out your fucking peripheral. There's no way that she
Yeah.
didn't see half the shit that they were doing to that dog that day. That's
And
bullshit.
and everybody, even her subs, were saying it in the chat. And
Yeah.
when she looked, oh, they're okay. They ain't doing anything. Dude, didn't you go back and watch that? But
Right.
nope,
Of
there's
course.
always no protection for anything in that house. I'm glad they haven't had any other animals. I could just imagine.
Child, I feel sorry for that damn baby. Like I said, he's not an animal, but he's he's a human being and he got a fucking heartbeat. And I wouldn't trust Aiden around any goddamn newborn amount or anything that can't talk or defend itself for that matter. Because Jasmine is going to let that shit slide.
Yes,
And
he
that's
did,
where her
brown
and Chris is
sugar.
going to fall out because Chris is going to want to protect his baby. And Jasmine is going to think it's okay because they're siblings and they're going to clash over that.
Yes, brown sugar. Aiden did choke him right in front of Jazz. I seen that. I seen that. Yep, Chris is Pink Fairy. Chris is gonna kick Aiden's ass if he even gets close to that new baby. Because I was even saying before, she could be passed out asleep during feedings. I mean, in between feedings, and Chris is on the go doing his little blow job, and he could be jumping in that little crib or
And he
whatever,
will be.
throwing things in there,
He will be.
even or
Watch and see.
poking at him through the little area between the
Listen,
crib boards,
we've
like
been
that.
watching her kids long enough to know them. So I'm sure it's going to happen.
It's scary. It's scary because if something, God forbid, happens to that baby, how's she gonna explain that to the hospital? You
Sure.
know,
Man, all the injuries and shit that her kids been getting over the years, I can't believe her ass ain't been investigated thoroughly or fucking locked up yet because them kids done had everything from fucking goddamn bug bites to black eyes and fucking hickeys on her forehead.
yep, knots on the head. Remember, Maya had that big old knot on her head
Mhm.
and under her eye, and
And them
just
kids used to fight. Fucking Kaylin and Amaya used to fight. Kaylin used
oh,
to whip
she liked
Amaya's
watching them.
ass.
She liked watching them too.
And she won't even break it up. She thinks that shit is funny. It's not funny. Kaylin used to whip Amaya's ass, and she gave her a couple of them fucking knots on her forehead. And anybody has a question, it's all in Jasmine's videos.
Right. I mean, she shows everything. There's nothing not shown, and that's the problem. She's, right now scheming in her little pea brain to think of her next begging fest.
Oh yeah, it's
You
coming.
know,
It's coming real soon because Amaya's birthday is what, next week, and then
yeah,
Christmas
the
is
sixth.
in a fucking month. So it's definitely coming. Um, Southside Black Butterfly. Did she get the play yard from Walmart? I saw that, and that was a nice size damn thing. What was it, yesterday or the day before? She should have got that, but she will wait and dry bag and hope that a subscriber gets it for her instead of her going out paying $99 for it. That was a nice little set.
What, it was a play yard for outside? I
Yup,
didn't see
it
that.
would have been perfect for her backyard. It was like a swing set, like the
Wow.
playground style ones. It
Right.
was a nice size for her kids, and it was only $99.
You know, and they probably won't get it. Even growing up, we had that. But
Mm-hmm.
you can even make a swing. You can make a couple swings. Home Depot, you can go and get the
Right,
boards.
right.
My nephew made my godson one, and it's durable because he's a bigger boy and he is on the spectrum, and he goes out there and has a blast.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
It's not hard to satisfy smaller kids. You can give them just about anything to play with and make them happy. That bitch
yeah.
just doesn't want to try. She's lazy.
Yep, and she doesn't want. Yeah, I mean, like if I had that yard and I had little kids, they'd be out there every day, a couple times a day.
Yeah, she
Hey,
got a
go
very nice size yard. You could do just about anything out there. I would definitely be wanting to take advantage of it.
right. They could go out there, have a picnic. They can do a lot of things. She could
Mm-hmm.
buy a little table and they can eat out there too,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And
Yep.
when the summer comes, get the little umbrella. She can sit there with, those chairs to sit outside. The cheapest ones are like $5. They're
Yeah.
Walmart. They're
Yeah.
cheap as hell, maybe 10. She can get a couple of those for the bigger girls and then get the kids like a little picnic table. It
And
doesn't get a layaway. If you can't pay for it all, get a layaway.
that bitch has so much money over the last year, but she could
Yeah.
also do Five Below. Five Below has a
Yep.
lot of nice shit, especially during the spring and summer. Their toy selection or outdoor selection is very nice.
Exactly, and they have clearance too when it's out of season.
Yeah.
Like, hey, Lorena Kim, thanks for stopping by and coming. Rose Trolio, Nicole E, Nada Nada, Southside Black Butterfly. Yeah, you know what? They were having a big sale on the pools, the little
Mhm.
pools, and they had like a bigger one that would be good size for her kids too, and they were like about $50.
Yeah, all that shit is reasonably priced, and she had enough money throughout the year to buy whatever them kids wanted. She could have even bought in advance for Christmas or for their birthdays and even next fucking season. She just
Right.
doesn't want to because she's lazy and she relies on the people, strangers and shit. Cicely Bray, where did all that money go? She blew it. Probably whining and dining fat ass over there.
Yeah, and buying that dog. Can you imagine what she could have did with 2,500? She could have put a down payment on a newer car. She could have bought she would have had money to buy the kids real beds. I know a lot of the little kids have those plastic ones, but that's for like 1 and 2 year olds. By the time they're almost 4, they need a real twin bed.
Shit, they might as well be 1 and 2. They pissing on themselves like they 1 and 2. That
Yeah.
girl need to get them. Oh my god! And the other day, did you hear her say that Aiden was totally out of pull-ups the day she got out the hospital?
Yep,
What
and she
was
went to
that ass
ATV.
doing all that time he had them kids, and the boy ain't had no pull-ups? Like, come on.
So she sent the few she had to Ving Duke's house, and then
Oh, speaking of Ving Dukes, did you see where she did Ava's hair?
yeah, it was done properly.
Girl, that now Ving's I talk my shit on Ving, but Ving Duke surprised the fuck out of me. She did Ava's hair better than Jasmine ever did it.
Yeah,
Ever. The
she
little
did.
girl finally looked like a little girl.
Yeah, she did her hair prior to that too, and it was done properly.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I want to mention one thing before I forget. Who's seen last year Thanksgiving photos of the family? I'm
Mm-hmm.
just gonna say one thing about it. That was Chris was the newbie to the family,
Yeah.
but who's seen
The tights.
little Kaylin in tights,
Uh-huh.
not leggings, tights, and a little flannel
Yeah, like
that
they were
barely
like
passed her butt.
more
That
like
is not an
stockings.
outfit, but all the other kids had on like leggings and stuff.
Yeah.
That little girl went out in those see-through nylons
Yeah.
that children wear
more
with
like
no pants
stockings.
on.
Right. See
Yeah.
through. Like she's a fucking Jasmine is a fool. She's a dumb bitch. I swear she's a dumb bitch.
Always cutting corners. Always cutting corners.
I mean, the thing is, it's so easy to shop for little girls. You can go anywhere. You can put anything on a little girl, damn near, and their shit is cheap. Walmart,
And
goddamn, the children's place. You could pick up something for a little girl from just about anywhere and make her look cute in it. This bitch
yeah.
still can't get it right.
And Kaylin's small still, so she fits in the under,
Right,
how they have
right.
what size 4 to 16. She's in that range, smaller than 16. It
Yeah.
just makes no sense to me that you let your kid out and you could probably see her undies through
Mm-hmm.
that, and there was men around. Not saying anything bad, but just in general,
But
she got on
still.
and off of the car like that and thought that was cute because she knows better. She
Mm-hmm.
don't know better, So like
Mm-hmm.
that was just if she had a dress on, it would have looked good. But no,
Yeah.
that was a t-shirt. That was a regular
Pair of damn
flannel.
stockings. She could
Yeah,
have easily went to Walmart and grabbed the girl a pair of damn tights for $3, $4, or $5 fucking dollars to put on to go with the shirt. She's
right.
just a dumb bitch. And the nice clothes that those kids do have, the majority of them came from Philip's family.
Yep.
Jasmine doesn't buy them kids shit. Not even fucking sneakers. If she does, she's in Walmart in the damn buying them cheap ass fucking sandals that they gotta wear for 2 goddamn seasons, even after they feet then grew past them.
Yeah, yeah. And then when she got socks one time, because I've never seen her buy the kids socks, she got socks like a 6 pack of socks or something.
Yeah,
Oh, they could share these.
yes. And this
Boys and girls wear different socks, and all their feet
right,
are different sizes.
right.
Maya and Kaylin will not fit in the twin socks, and even if they did, the kids need their own things. You don't. That's just like
Mm-hmm.
going to buy a Happy Meal and making them all share it. Like it's community socks for me and community slides. Like
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get it. And
And the
then
shit
go ahead.
That shit is so affordable. There's no reason, even if the bitch was on a budget, it's no reason for her to not have those kids in clothes that fit, clothes that are neat and clean, and that look fucking presentable. It's too many opportunities out here, and Jasmine has had way too many opportunities throughout this year alone. Her kids shouldn't need a goddamn thing. Nothing.
Right. Nicole E., you are right. That they will be in this. I mean, not. I'm sorry. They will be in the same pamper size. I bet you she put some of those size 3s on Aiden. Tape that
Where his
shit up.
grown man ass walking around shitting and pissing, smelling like a fucking adult. And that bitch, the bitch ordered a pull up. She put a fucking diaper genie on a registry for the goddamn baby, but she might as well added one for Aiden ass too, or they gonna share it. If he walking around shitting and pissing in diapers, he ain't wrapping his up, but she gonna wrap the baby diapers up. She's a fucking
Well, they've
idiot.
always been flowing out of the kitchen trash can while
Trash.
she's cooking.
Yeah.
Big
Oh,
old white shitted marinating diapers right there,
yes.
smelling up the whole house.
Remember the roach on the laundry room door?
Yeah.
And she went and took the video down real quick and to edit the video and put it back up.
Right.
She's a nasty bitch. She
Yeah,
is
because if
disgusting.
you couldn't get to the trash can, which is very close by, put that in a regular grocery bag, tie it up, and put it out on the
Yeah,
balcony.
that's
The
it.
kids ain't out there just until you go down to take the trash. I bet
Mm-hmm.
you she was having Kaylin do that. I won't let my daughter take out the trash, and she's 13. If it's dark outside, the dumpster's really close by our front door, but I won't let her go out there if it's dark.
Southside Black Butterfly, the government dishing out too much money for them kids to be living like that. The money is for the kids. That's absolutely right. But she took that shit and she blew it on a whole bunch of shit that she has nothing to show for. She
Right.
bought herself that big ass TV that she tried to tell us Chris bought for her. She paid for what? The trip to damn SeaWorld. She bought the $2,500 dog. And them kids she spent like $36 on them kids on them fucking outfits that
Oh yeah,
she bought
one
for them
outfit
to go to
each.
SeaWorld. She went right to Walmart and spent $4 on the top, $4 on the fucking bottom.
Yeah,
They each got an
Garanimals.
outfit and that was it. And she ain't bought them a goddamn thing since.
Right. And for Kaylin's birthday, she said, "Oh, I got her outfit." She bought her a little tiara and a shirt. There was no
The
pants.
shirt was $15 fucking, and the damn tiara she probably could have got at the Dollar Tree. She ain't
Yeah.
spend no money. The majority of whose ever money it was, went to the damn bounce house, and they really didn't even need that because they ain't had no fucking kids there.
Oh, that Eric's. Yes, she gets. I love Starbucks. She gets Starbucks to flex. Yes, delivered. I
Yeah,
looked
around
one
check
time.
day.
I looked one time because I usually get Grubhub because they let you get the cheaper like food items on Grubhub. But I checked one time on Uber Eats, and it for just like a regular coffee plus the shipping and everything. I mean the delivery. It was going to be like $20 for one coffee. Then you know she don't tip. Then tip?
No,
Oh
she ain't
hell
tripping.
no!
She
Hell
bitch.
no.
She only buying that shit around check day, and if she got a few extra dollars, goddamn child tax credit deposit or some shit on a regular day, she's not buying it. She oh
I believe that Nicole E. I believe Mama Duke's got the bounce house. I believe her and Papa Jack pitched in for that,
they shouldn't have.
and maybe her dad, Mr. Dukes, maybe kicked in some money. I don't believe she paid for that at all. All
That
she paid.
joint was a few $100s for that shit, and there was no kids there. She might as well let her goddamn kids run out in the yard playing with nothing like they always do, and kept the money in whoever's pockets, whoever paid for that damn thing.
Oh,
That shit was pointless.
just like she has those brand new bikes with no, one pedal each, and she lets them
That dumb bitch.
roll into the street. Who
Yo,
does that?
why is it that Chris fat ass don't know how to fix a fucking pedal on a bike? And he a 30-something-year-old goddamn man with two sons of his own. Well, shit, three kids of his own. Don't matter what sex they are.
He
You
don't
ain't
like.
never fixed a bike before?
Mm-mm, mm-mm. She could pull
That's
out.
embarrassing.
She could pull out the car and let the kids play like right there, half of the driveway in the garage, since there's nothing in it. But no, I'm telling you, that gay tendency motherfucker, all he does is suck dick for pennies because he ain't doing shit. He can't do. Remember, he was putting those beds together and he put them on wrong.
Yeah,
I'm
Jasmine had to show him how to put shit
Yeah,
together.
yeah, and I bet you she did all the
The
newborn.
crib and everything. Yep.
He can go and do all his stuff, and they could buy a 2,500 dog, but he couldn't buy shit for his newborn baby. And then he doesn't. She had to guide him to change a diaper and make a easy ass formula bottle
Well,
because I
that,
bet you he wasn't around when his kids were little. We know
yeah,
definitely he was a little girl.
exactly. For that bitch to say Chris hasn't had a newborn in 9 years. First of all, Chris ain't have a motherfucking thing. Second, how the fuck do you not know how to give a baby a bottle or change a fucking diaper? If you got kids and his ass had three of them, I don't think that's something you could goddamn forget. That bitch is a YouTuber. They could have been YouTubing that shit for the last 9 months. She always makes excuses for his sorry ass. It's
And
pathetic.
praises him like he's some god. Like, really, you don't praise somebody when they're your partner and they are obligated to help with your children, like I said earlier, because you're a package deal. But when you got a motherfucker that shows no love, or he didn't kiss her, like nothing, hugging, nothing around
Mm-mm.
her, he was too busy filming. Most
Listen.
are right there next to their significant, having, even if you're not even like
to
together.
to hold them, to comfort them. You know, them contractions are a bitch. And his ass was way across the room, and he told that bitch that he wasn't coming over there as long as he was there. It didn't matter where the fuck he was at in that room, right? And that bitch said yes. She is the weakest fucking link if I ever fucking seen one. Oh my god, she's
Oh,
a dumb bitch.
Tanya, but nobody gave Chris credit for putting the crib together that he didn't buy. Of course,
Sorry asses ain't by shit
he had to put his goofy ass face. I did this, not her. She's
with that
taking.
long tooth.
Okay, who gives a fuck if you did or didn't?
Right.
That's child, and you didn't buy it. And then Ving had to buy the mattress,
Mm,
and
mm,
then
mm.
a sub happened to buy the crib sheets. Like,
Listen,
you had no crib sheets. You put the new ones there.
none.
You had nothing. Just like she said, she couldn't find the changing table little mattress. Go to Amazon. They're on there. You're
She
just
knows, that bitch knows that's just dry begging for one of those foolish as goddamn supporters of hers to go out and buy that shit. That bitch ain't sent out a goddamn thank you fucking card, or she hasn't done a giveaway yet. She's fine enough to post videos and post pictures and shit. Then that bitch is fine and well enough to do a goddamn giveaway for all those people that supported her bum ass.
Exactly. Why didn't she have Hips make a video of the kids while he had them? You know, that's
Mm-hmm.
cute, even though I can't stand him. You know, Snaggletooth could have done a little video she could have edited just showing the kids' life at home waiting for their mom, you know?
Yeah.
But she has no imagination to make this channel, you know, work. She thinks we're so obsessed with her. I don't eat, sleep, and shit, Jasmine. But when I have a chance to watch your shit, I observe the fuckery.
Yeah.
Observe it.
Listen, I'm gonna step away for 1 second. Hold it down, okay? Be real.
Okay, no problem. Let's
Thanks.
see what everybody's saying in the chat. Let's see. Yeah, the Eric's he's supposed to. Love Noel says Hips would have had. Sorry, my thing went up. Had the monitor bashed over his head, pregnant and all. I don't give a fuck if he was there. There you go. Tanya, yep, pissed me off too. Southside Black Butterfly, she going out like a woman shelter patron. Welcome, Mahogany Shanae. Um, Pink Fairy, she's a professional dry bagger. Yes, and like I said earlier, I looked when she joined YouTube. It will be 10 years in January the first week. That's a long time for your channel to remain the same. It's the same. It's just it's changed the man. And you still see Philip didn't mind being in public with her. He didn't mind being there and being the cheerful selfies because he's a clown. No matter what he's done, he's a clown. But you know, in my heart, I think she should be in jail alongside him because when she came and disrespected his other baby mama, their kid, and Ving Dukes too, Ving Dukes with the Baja Breeze, Jasmine deserves to be in jail as well because she proudly said she was spending that money that Asia was making. It's ridiculous. She is a professional dry beggar. Cicely Bray, two friends that had a baby. Yes, two homies. Two homies. Pink Fairy, those kids are probably miserable with Chris in charge, I bet. Two broke ass bums, says Lorena Camp. Neola Irish, there will be no giveaway. Her excuse was to get to 50K.
I'm
She
back,
will
y'all.
50K. She will lose subscribers for the years she's been on here and can't get to 50K. I agree because not even just a $20 gift card, nothing, not even to one person. Her new excuse is, I don't want people that ain't here to support me to get it. It doesn't matter whether we talk about you or not. You are making more views by being talked about. And it's just what you show. So it's not like we're making up stuff. So
Child,
I'm making up is the BJ's behind HEB, but hey, that's what I see.
the goddamn the shit, the reactors and shit, the chats and everything, the people that watch, they supported her more than anything. They might not have bought shit for her goddamn nursery and for her baby, but shit, if it wasn't for reactors, a lot of them bitches wouldn't have the views they have. She's beside her fucking self because a lot of people wouldn't even know of her if it wasn't for reactors reacting to that fuckery.
Let me read a couple more of these comments. Rose Troilo, legendary king. I would have laughed in my husband's face if he wanted that name. Nada, nada. Don't forget a habitual liar. Damn straight, habitual liar. Southside Black Butterfly. The sun is up. Jasmine about to beg. Yep. 10 years later, still the same. Yeah, everything's the same. Even the picture she took with Philip, baby announcement or whatever, virtual baby showers, everything is the absolute same. Begging, still the same. It's just grown because her channel got a little bigger. It's crazy. All 5 of her kids, she begged.
When she begged on Facebook that day, and no, she didn't beg that day. She went on Facebook and saw how easy it was for a stranger. I think the lady gave her some milk or something. Once that happened, Jasmine never looked back. She been begging ever fucking since.
Oh yeah, when she went over there and picked up formula and some clothes and some other stuff. Yep.
And gave that lady a dry ass damn thank you for the free shit that the lady gave to her. Jasmine is trash. That bitch is all about herself and what she can get from you, what you can do for her, even
Yep.
when it comes to her own mother.
Yep. I know it's not that hard to email somebody a gift card, whether it's a Starbucks or a
Hell
Target.
no, it ain't hard.
You can add it to a registry. It's just the same as giving back, you know? It doesn't have to be 50, $100 million, $20, $25, you know? Yeah, what did she give back to that lady? Remember the lady that gave her the couch? I can't remember her name, but
Jamie. That lady name was Jamie, and she didn't fucking got ghosts
she gave her several $100.
in the couch in one live.
And yeah, in one life, she gave her like 400 for her, and then she gave one for Kaylin, and all Kaylin got was that weak ass fucking imitation American Girl doll that cost $20 and like a backpack to carry her or something. You know, she spent maybe $30. Where did that other rest of that money go? But remember, the kids got accounts. Remember, what did she say? They Chris gave or Hips gave
fifty
them money.
dollars a piece for their fucking birthday, and she gave them 100. Them motherfuckers can't come up with $200 on any given goddamn day. So I know damn well they ain't put no that. Not that it's a lot, but I know to them, they didn't put that much money in them fucking kids' accounts for their damn birthdays. That's
And it
bullshit.
shows because she goes grocery shopping, even though it's free food stamps. It shows because she'll buy a gallon of milk for 4 children. She'll buy the pull-ups, whether she's with Ving or not, like the one that has what like 18 or 14. Instead of
Stupid.
buying a big enough pack to last the whole month, he should only be using 1 or 2 pull-ups every day to go to bed, and then maybe one during the day if they go
Yeah.
somewhere
And
or
she
if
using them like they fucking diapers.
yeah, if they're playing outside, bring the little potty outside and have them pee pee in it, you know,
Yeah,
right by.
he's a boy. His ass could go piss in the corner like little boys do when they out playing. She just pacifies him too much.
You have to do what you have to do. My oldest son, he used to be watching his shows because that he learned a lot. And I put him on the potty, give him a snack. The toilet was clean, of course, and would wait for him to pee. And then as soon as he peed, we made a big deal about it. Then I cleaned up the toilet and he peed, you know, and then it just got easier after that. You got to do whatever you have to do to
Listen,
be consistent.
right. My husband showed my son, literally got down on his fucking knees in front of the potty chair and showed my son what to do. My son might have been 2. He never looked back.
Yep.
It's not hard to teach a boy. Kids mimic what they see and fucking hear. Jasmine is taking the thing where what people say is harder to train boys. Jasmine has taken that shit to the extreme. It may be harder in some instances to train boys, but it's not this fucking hard. The boy should have been goddamn potty trained.
Yep. And my husband showed my oldest son too, and my son would go to the toilet and try to make himself pee. So, you know, he learned from that one time, like you said. It's true. Somebody said in the chat, where'd it go? What happened to Kaylin's birthday money? Oh, remember she said she was holding it? Yes.
She snatched that shit off the table so fast.
Little Maya had a little bit of money Papa Jack gave her. She probably took that too.
Yeah, she spent that shit the same night. That shit was gone.
You know, and she showed how broke she is. Remember, she couldn't buy a $5 charger with her ATM? Who does
Mm-hmm.
dollars in their account? You never let your account go to zero. You have to
Listen,
have a few bucks.
that bitch.
Yep, Nicole E. Glenda bought them twin bed Sam mattresses. She didn't even send her an Xmas card. That is
Mm-hmm.
not the truth. Remember, she said she had enough for one. I'm surprised she didn't buy one and have them share it. Yeah, those kids need new beds. That's probably what she'll be begging for their 4th birthday.
What is Hips in the house for? He doesn't cut Aiden hair, won't help potty train. All he do is season food and yell. That's right. That's it. Listen,
Players game.
Jasmine only requires a man. A man to have a man parts. That's all she wants. Jasmine just wants to be able to say that she has a man. Without a man, that bitch cannot function. We've all seen it. The whole time Philip was going, between Philip leaving and Chris coming, Jasmine was a fucking wreck. The bitch claimed she was depressed. She claimed she was in a funk, or she claimed she wasn't feeling good. It was always a goddamn excuse.
Yeah, and we got to talk about the manly parts. If that man's ass is that huge,
Oh, oh my
you
God.
damn well
Oh,
there's no junk in the front.
hell
There's
no.
It's all nutsack. That's it.
Ew, his ass. Do you see where his ass like tucks like in the back? Can you imagine seeing that out his fucking underwear? Like, ew, like naked in the flesh. He gotta have like a baby dick. He is just too fat and too wide and ew. The way he walks, the way he stand like his ass and his back is extremely heavy because he stands to the front.
Mhm.
And he
And
got a nerve to be arrogant, like he fine as a motherfucker. Not
he's like a grandma too with the ass out. You know the older grandmas.
yeah.
And I don't think that motherfucker could wear like regular boxers. We're talking about regular
Ew.
boxers made out of that material, probably boxer briefs, because his ass wouldn't be able to hold them. I'm sorry, they
Mm-mm.
wouldn't. So can you imagine him walking off around with those boxer briefs? And you know how you could see everything. You know how we could see her
Ew.
dimples through all those tight clothes and that gray outfit. Can
Mm,
you imagine? Ooh, eh,
ew.
okay, asco.
Baby dick. Yuck. That's
Yep,
nasty.
ain't got more on him than I'm not trying to be gross, but than hipster.
Mm,
I think the drunken night she was just having too much fun, all stupid and
yeah. And she had money and
yeah,
he was willing to give her anything she wanted for that dough. And he gave her some of that slow dick and the bitch woke up pregnant.
Brazilian butt lift. He probably can't get hard with Unc in her jumpsuit. Oh my god! And we were
Ew.
earlier about that gray lingerie she had on.
That bitch is so masculine. Like it's hard to picture her as a fucking female because she fucking when she walk her goddamn it's like she wobble when she fucking walk. She's strong as a motherfucker. Her voice is extremely deep. Her feet are big as shit. She got big ass man hands. And like what the uh-uh.
She brought that motherfucking mellow.
Yeah, for sure.
His ass is so damn big. Like it's not normal. He'd have to wear plus size jeans.
Ew. Can you imagine seeing him in person? Yuck. Seeing all that ass from the back.
Oh,
And his toes was like gray and ashy in his ankles. So you know his hygiene ain't all the way up to par either.
but
Starfish hands.
just taking, I'm sorry, TMI, but taking a shit, you know he'd be leaving crumbs in there. Do
Ew. Ew.
I'm sorry, that's a big ass to keep clean, asshole. And
Mm.
there we go, wobble
Like
wobble.
Noel. Yes, you can see that shit from the front. I said that. It's huge.
Yeah, you know that shit be stanking all over those nylon fucking, what are they called? Basketball.
Underwear. Mm-hmm.
Has he ever been in pants?
No jeans, only
Eh,
sweatpants.
one time last year, Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
There were probably black dockers and shit.
Mm-mm-mm.
Uh,
Man, oh man.
she catfished him, but he's kind of a catfish too, because I don't know if she knew how big that ass was.
Ew, but shit, him being a guy, it's a little easier to overlook, their flaws and shit. But that bitch had a whole lot of goddamn flaws, and
Oh yeah.
we all have our flaws, but that bitch Jasmine got a lot of them. And the fact that she was catfishing these motherfuckers, she
Yes.
went and she was photoshopping the shit out of her pictures, and she went and remember she lost all that fucking weight only to turn around and put it all back on and then some.
Yup. At least 150 pounds.
Yeah, yep. That's like identity theft out this bitch. Like, bitch, that is not who you was 8 months ago.
Yeah, and shout out to the Erics who put out these videos, of her drinking in the beginning of her pregnancy, how she was going to the
That's why she
B12
lied.
and the weight loss clinic and everything. Just a simple reminder. I mean,
She
uh,
lied about her due date because she was drinking and shit at the
I,
beginning of that pregnancy. And I don't believe her due date was no time in December. I believe her due date was goddamn early November. And she had that baby right when she was supposed, right when he right when those 2 weeks was about to be up, when they was about to induce her, right?
because
And
the
even Chris in the video said he came right on time. He came right when he was supposed to. Jasmine's a goddamn liar.
yeah,
She's
she
a
is.
liar.
She was overdue. She was at the point of being overdue. Yes, Erica. He said 30 days no sex very early in the relationship. Yep. Was that the night that he poured the water on her when she was trying to look like Shaka Khan with that
That
fucking
goes to tell you her cat is trash. What
mm-hmm. Oh,
made you know going to turn down sex in the beginning of a fucking relationship and
yeah.
you're going to turn it down for 30 days?
Yep. And then he gave her that water with electrolytes thinking that would help her.
Ugh, ew. That bitch need to go see a goddamn she need to go see a fucking doctor for what she got, because that bitch stayed in the monostat section, the summer's eve section, trying to flush that shit away when bitch you need goddamn something else and fucking
I
antibiotics or some shit.
Yeah, I think she has an ongoing yeast infection or whatever, a bacteria or something. And the thing is, it's continuous because of the way she eats as well. You know, all
Mm-hmm.
that sugar you consume will make you itch. It will. And
Mm-hmm.
she's just nasty. But she thinks she's some celebra like Mello, and
Not.
that's why she named this royalty. And then for to say she was going to name the twins that like
Child, them twins, royal and royalty, girl. That bitch, she'd have been fighting every time she turned the fuck around. Hey, what happened to
yeah
the goddamn speech therapy? Because they don't sound like they improving to me.
no
I mean,
no.
all I hear is a bunch of baby talking there, and we haven't seen much of the speech therapist even before the bitch went in and had the baby. And the last video she did post with the speech therapist, I think, was an older video.
Yeah, and then we're going to see a lot more baby talk with the new baby and stuff. And it's just a really sad because you always separate your kids on what you need to teach them as a parent. I believe you're your child's first teacher, and you know I have daughters that have kids, and they're they're on track. I
Yeah.
when I speak to them on Messenger or whatever, they're on track
Mm-hmm.
or ahead, and it's like my 1-year-old granddaughter. I know that Eric's has a 1-year-old granddaughter as well. They're even their little babbling is speech
Yeah.
and
Right. And they can comprehend what you're saying and shit like that. I got a 3-year-old nephew, and his conversation is impeccable.
yeah, my 3-year-old grandson as well. He
Crystal
is
clear. You know what he's saying. He knows what you're saying. He knows how to respond. Them twins cannot properly respond to questions. When Chris called Aiden on the phone that day in the hospital, and Chris was asking Aiden, "Are you being good for Nana?" Aiden ain't, he couldn't fucking respond. He couldn't find a word to respond to what Chris was saying. And all that dumb bitch Jasmine did was laugh it the fuck off. That shit is embarrassing.
because she always speaks for them. She speaks for Bay said this, Bay told me this. Just like the professionals, like the doctors or the therapist or CPS, she always speaks for them what she wants to say. They didn't
Yeah.
say. Remember that bounce back rant? She was speaking for the landlords for
Mm-hmm.
the office.
Mm-hmm.
Think that bitch, they couldn't wait to get rid of you, and you did them a favor.
Child. What?
That was even the situation. I think she got evicted, to be honest. I think she,
However it went, I know they had a party when her and them fucking kids left. I know them people did. Them people under her and probably the ones over her too. Them
yeah,
fucking kids made noise from sun up
she said,
to midnight to 3 a.m., running, hollering, screaming, fighting, arguing,
yeah,
crying all night long. And
or
Jasmine had no consideration for her fucking neighbors. She would even get mad and say, fuck those neighbors, and oh well, they got to deal with it, and all types of shit.
blame the neighbors for the roaches, and then blame, when she was doing all those workouts on the stairs,
Mhm.
that was echoing, but I honestly think, this is my opinion, that she got evicted because she thought she didn't have to pay rent because a lot of people were paying their rent during the beginning of the pandemic. And I think it just added so much. She wasn't showing any interest on paying, but she was collecting all that money.
I
And
wouldn't be surprised. She's an
yeah,
opportunist. She's always looking for money I mean, a way to get money or something out of somebody. And when Chris came into the picture, it's like she wanted to show him more. She wanted to show him shit that she didn't have. So I'm sure she probably took advantage of the COVID rules and shit that they had in place and didn't pay her rent at some point.
Yeah. Oh, Pink Fairy said, let's be real, y'all. She calls dependents. She won't be much help with those twins. After all, she can't spell yogurt. Like those twins are better off without her.
Yes,
Get
Pink Fairy
her
girl.
shit. Ongoing sentences. Oh, her yelling too, says the Erics. Yes, remember Chris said he could hear her from the damn dumpster.
Sounding like a big ass man. That's just so inconsiderate of her. I listen. That bitch would have had flat tires on several fucking occasions, all because of her and them and that fucking noise all day and all night. Like, that's just inconsiderate when you have working people or whatever, senior citizens, other people around you in general, and you and your kids is making noise all times of the day and night. Nobody want to hear that shit all day and all night.
The random ass air quotes. Yes, and she does them to her
You
chest.
don't even know how to use them
Uses them out of context,
or
and
when to use them.
you don't need to use them because people will know what you mean. So it's not even necessary. But it's funny as fuck.
She's a dumb bitch. She
Yes.
is a dumb bitch. I'm surprised she got the house after how she left the duplex apartment she was in. Yeah, she got her mother to sign for a lot of her shit. That's how she got it.
Yep. And remember, she had the moving van to the one apartment before this house, and she was complaining because they stole a $10 fucking high chair, supposedly. Yeah, I bet you that thing broke.
I'm gonna step away again, be real. I'll be right back, okay?
Okay. Always breaking stuff. It's unbelievable. I wouldn't buy my kids nothing if they were breaking all this stuff. Hell no. Nothing. But like Tanya said, those kids deserve better. That's why we're always on Jasmine's neck. She doesn't understand that. She puts everything before the kids. And now the golden child and Chris are going to be her only worry. And it's sad but true. But she makes it obvious. I was surprised when she put that little video that she was sitting with the kids at the table because she never does that. She never has a meal with those kids. It's sad. Yes, I'm the topic. This is eye-opening. If you look on our channel, we have a video of different days how she locked those little twins in a dark room. Every day they'd be asleep by the door because she wouldn't let them out because there was a child-proof lock on there. And it just shows we did blur out their faces because it wasn't nothing against the kids, but these kids always were locked in the room. When she'd be live at night with hips, they'd be in the room, you can hear them. And people would tell her, should you go check on your kids? Oh, no, they're fine. I got a baby monitor. So if the kids are screaming and crying, something's obviously wrong. And it's the middle of the night, they should be in bed, but she doesn't care. She doesn't care. Let's see. Lorena Camp, she doesn't respect the things given to her. No. So no way should she teach her kids to respect things. Yes, and just like when Amaya broke that last glass door at the last apartment, she was more concerned about how much it wasn't going to cost. She wasn't concerned that Aiden was asleep about 2 feet from where that glass broke. He could have been cut up. But no, she was worried about the cost of it, which there was already one broken. So, they were breaking them. I would have took that off. But no, she went and threw it on the balcony where she let the kids play. And it's just disgusting. It's disgusting. Let's see. Her kids break things because they're unattended. Yes, Sonia, that's true. That is very true. They're always unattended. What about the time she was asleep? And I've mentioned this before. They opened the top ramen and the Pop-Tart and had it all over her bed while she was sleeping. And it's been mentioned, how she deeply sleeps. So these kids could be doing anything and she would never know. She woke up to the toilet flooded the apartment. Um, Amaya shaved her tongue. She also shaved Ava's eyebrow, I believe, and hair. Just a lot going on. Kaylin with the pee in the refrigerator. How did that happen? And go unnoticed. How did you not notice there was a water bottle in your fridge that didn't look like water? It just ongoing craziness. And like we mentioned in the last one, how it was already noon and nobody wanted to get up to feed the children. Um, if you're going to be that lazy, then why don't you have prepared food for them? I mean, they need to eat breakfast and lunch, not just lunch and dinner. And that's why they're always still hungry. It's a sad, sad situation. Furniture in the storage. Oh yeah, when they made yeah, she said that Hips had furniture that she was going to bring out when they moved to the house, but that never happened. The only furniture I seen that Hips had was two folding chairs and a backpack, and of course the infamous hats. That's all I ever seen.
Yeah, he moved in with the hat rack and the folding chairs and I think a PS4 and the clothes he had on his back. He didn't have much of anything.
Yes, I'm the topic. Urine. Kaylin peed in a water bottle refrigerator. We don't know why. She never questioned her really why or got off live to find out what was going on, which would be a mother's instinct. No, she remained on live, poured the urine down the sink, didn't rinse it. She does ugh, she
She
does everything.
did that shit like it was like it's something that happens all the time. Like peed
She
in the bottle and then she poured it in the sink and it,
yes.
it, it was weird. They do some weird shit. Like I don't know if that shit stems from issues that they're having. Maybe she should kind of let that be known so people don't talk so heavy about it. If
Yeah.
not, she needs to curb what she shows, and I think that's a part of the reason she doesn't go live much because you can't hide the shit when you live.
Yeah, and she couldn't get off live to tend to her children. She's done that numerous times. She's cooking and has the kids running around and live. You can't do that.
No,
Can't do that for the life of me because she's live trying to feed them, and it doesn't take over half an hour to put tacos on a plate and
hell
serve
no.
of your kids. No,
Hey,
no way.
hey, kitten zombie. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's a lot that goes on in that damn house. A lot. Yeah, she gotta have a lot of patience and shit to deal with. Or a person has to have a lot of patience to be able to deal with that shit.
Yes, Pink Fairy. She bathed the dog in the sink, and when you have a new baby, sometimes you bathe the baby in the sink. So she can be bathing the baby in the sink as well after bathing the dog and doing the dirty dishes and God knows what else.
She bathed the dog in the kitchen sink and the bathroom sink. I think both are equally fucking disgusting. Like the kids brush their teeth in the damn bathroom sink and wash their face and shit in there. And their faces are closer to the bathroom sink because they're smaller. She's disgusting. 9 hours to cook dinner. Yeah, it takes her forever. Jasmine can't and just doesn't know how to cook.
Nope.
Where we at? Those kids don't eat hearty home cooked meals at all. No, they don't. Their portion sizes are way too small. And she doesn't cook like she's supposed to. That's why they're always hungry. And that's why 3 of the 5 of them are underweight. Only one of them really eating. Apparently Liv bought the baby tub. That cheap ass tub. Like, if that's your friend and y'all so tight, I expect my friend to spend some real money on me. Not no 15, 20, or 30 fucking dollars on a goddamn tub. Not the way they as highly as them two speak of each other. And Olivia claims she got so much money. I would have expected her to spend more than a tub. So either something ain't right or something ain't right. Because that was cheap. Nada. Remember, she would microwave the waffles for them kids, and they would be all floppy and shit. It was disgusting. All she knows is neck bones and chicken nuggets. That's it. And I don't believe a kid would ask for neck bones. Neck bones don't fill a person up because it's nothing on a fucking bone.
Neck bones for a child's birthday. Get the fuck out of here.
Over pizza, over hot dogs, over fucking burgers, over ice cream and chips and party food for a kid. She's a liar. If she cooks those neck bones and shit when she's broke, when she has no money, because everybody knows neck bones are cheap. And she runs to Walmart and she'll buy 4, 5, 6 packs of fucking neck bones and cook it with some random bullshit, and then that's dinner for everybody. But those kids, number one, can't even properly eat a fucking neck bone because it's all that gristle and bone and shit in there. It's no way they're eating it right or getting full off of it.
They're just
The run-
sucking on bones. I seen those. I would never buy that. There's nothing on there.
Ew, that shit I ate when I was poor. I would fucking never do that ever again in life. I'm good. $1.89 a pack. Yeah, they're extremely cheap. And if you watch her, you'll see when it's around the time when she don't have no money, say mid-month, shit like that, maybe the beginning of the month, she buys neck bones and she cooks big ass pots of them, and that's dinner.
I could never see her running out. I mean, if that was me running out of food stamps for how much she gets, she's getting pandemic food stamps, regular food stamps, and PEBTs for all those kids. And she probably will get it for the baby that is here before the
For
end of the.
sure.
She's already probably inquired about it.
Of
Uh,
course. She done
the
added him on already to the case.
the way she cuts those sandwiches now with the cookie cutters, knowing the way her hygiene is and stuff, and putting her hand all over that sandwich.
I
Oh,
would I wouldn't want a glass of fucking water from Jasmine. Nothing. Remember she was selling that goddamn baby stroller, the double stroller that them twins had? And she marked it down to as low as like $125, and nobody wanted to buy that shit. I wouldn't want it if I was desperate and she was giving it to me for free. I would not want it. And
yeah.
she had a damn what was that? Poshmark. She had a Poshmark with some of them twins' clothes on it, and Philip's goddamn engagement ring was also on there. She was selling that shit for $30. The one she proposed to him with. That was freaking hilarious.
Yeah, she wants to get rid and make a buck off everything, just like somebody had given her girl color, what the mittens and the little beanies, and they probably cost less than $10, and she wanted to get. She was
Trying
so
to
mad
take it back.
to take it back. It was probably dirty. I bet you the kids had touched it or something. They didn't want to take it back because usually they'll take it back and give you store credit, but it's like you couldn't just donate those somewhere or give them to somebody. Like she's
She makes the American black woman look bad. What happened to some chicken and rice with veggies, stewed beef with mashed potatoes, and corn or baked mac and cheese? Her mama raised her so wrong, and that is absolutely right. All the stuff you mentioned above don't cost a lot to buy, and it's easy to cook. Jasmine is lazy. She doesn't want to do that. That is too much for her. She could easily get herself some boneless chicken or either bone in chicken. Put that shit in a pot, cook it down, make some rice, some vegetables, like you said, stewed beef with mashed potatoes. That's easy. Cornbread, baked mac and cheese, easy. And it's hearty. It will be something that will stick to their stomachs and fill them up.
and
But
they have everything you need in it, just like a slow cooker. Put a little roast in there, potatoes,
easy.
corn, onions, and you could even add some rice too, and it will be the whole meal in one, and it will be homemade. No salt, just a little garlic salt maybe, and that's it. You can do that with anything. But nope, she doesn't want to try. She thinks hips is God gifts to cooking. That day they made that last barbecue, and Ving said she bought chicken. If it was the same day, I bet you all those kids got were those little hot dogs, and the rest of the meat was for all of them. Meat and no sides, no sides.
Do you see how Aiden snatch and shoves food in his mouth? T loving and living life. Yes, that boy eats like he don't know when he's going to eat again. He's always starving, no table manners, and he even takes food from Ava. We were saying that earlier, you probably wasn't here, but he snatches Ava's food, and Jasmine does absolutely nothing about it.
No correction or no giving Ava more because she should make extra knowing this. If she hasn't corrected it, which she won't, but it's like I would right there. Don't do that again. Finish your food and go to your room.
Yeah, she needs to separate. She needs to check his ass, and she needs to separate them. They don't have to sit so damn close at the table, especially with her knowing that he's going to try to take her fucking food. And the girl is already damn malnourished. Like, why would you keep allowing that? Jasmine's a fucking fool. She gets on my nerves.
And Ava likes to eat. I've noticed she likes to eat certain stuff, and she eat like she'll say Ava had 4 sausages. Well, she's not going to have 4 if you're
Nope.
stealing them.
Nope. With his bad ass snatching her food, he'll snatch her shit before he eats his.
Mm-hmm.
That is yo. Oh my god. Ugh, man. Oh man. Jasmine don't know what she's facing. She gonna have hell. That boy is going to give her hell.
Can you imagine how much worse the kids are eating now because she's got a baby in her hands full? Like,
Shit, they gotta get it however they fucking can.
remember when she went back home, there was nothing in the house again because
Mm-hmm.
what she had to Ving's house. How do you not have enough food? I shot for 2 weeks at least, and then get the other things you need like milk or whatever. You know, but like it's fruit or whatever.
Yeah,
Remember, I don't buy fruit because it goes bad. Well, actually,
that's
you're
a
not.
damn lie.
You're not buying what your kids like. A bag of oranges costs you 3 something for the little oranges. You need 2. I buy 1 for 1 kid. You need 2 or 3. You
Ain't
need.
nothing going bad in that fucking house. Them kids is always starving. Ain't nothing going to sit long enough to go bad in that bitch. It's not going to fucking happen. Jasmine full of shit.
Yep.
It will get worse. He's going to attack his mother and sisters over food allegedly, and she doesn't correct him. Exactly. If he's attacking Jasmine over her singing happy birthday, I'm sure he's attacked her for all types of shit, and he has, because we've seen the shit, and she does nothing to correct it. He's only going to get older and try to knock the shit out of her if she don't stop it now.
Yes, the realest girl. Jasmine still has Kaylin on my eating off those small toddler trays. Yes, and
Yeah.
it is those things get fork marks and indentions and old
Mm.
and bacteria, and they're still eating off those.
Yes, she's had them shits forever. Like, you can get them at the Dollar Tree. Go throw them shits out and replace them. Not only that, she has stacks and cabinets full of those goddamn plates and those stupid ass cups and sippy cups and this cup and that cup. I don't understand. And when she gets lazy and goes through her shit and she has a sink full of dishes, that's all you see is all that shit in the sink.
Yep. If you don't want to do
Ooh,
or whatever
ooh,
paper plates, I'd respect that more because at least it's a clean plate. Because
Mary
that's
Blue. She probably wants him in a group home like her sister allegedly. I can believe that.
oh,
I
I can.
really can believe that. She's going to push that shit, push his issues and shit under the rug and get it to the point where he's too far gone and has to be admitted. Or I don't even know if the sister had to be. I believe Ving Dukes didn't want to be bothered with Jasmine's older sister. But I believe Jasmine will let him get to that point and have him committed to a goddamn home. I can see that. And the way they do her sister, if you didn't know any better, you would think that Jasmine was the oldest child or sometimes the only child because Cheryl caters to and speaks so highly of Jasmine. It's like almost no mention of Latoya whatsoever. Even on her birthday that just passed this month in November, Cheryl didn't even go see the daughter on her birthday. She had to wait till like the next day or a few days after that. They do that girl wrong.
Yes, true, Michelle. She makes it hard for people to like Aiden. No freaking discipline. Yes,
Right.
very
Yes,
hard.
I listen. I totally agree. I'm the topic. Yeah, Jasmine has an older sister. I think the girl is 30, 37 or something like that, 36 maybe. It's Latoya who's the oldest, Jasmine who's the middle child, and Keyshawn who's the youngest child. and they all have some sort of issues, but the older sister has it the worst, and she's in a home. That little boy is going to affect someone's daughter in the future. These kids are the future. Yeah, Jasmine, I don't know.
And she could have made maybe these kids to know their father. Not saying she had to go take them to visit Philip every day, every other day, but like maybe once every couple months, because these kids are clueless to who their father is.
Yeah,
And she let a bum come in and take
right,
the role of a stepdaddy. So it's like,
right.
who's worse? Who's
And
worse?
Philip was a piece of shit. Let's everybody hear me loud and clear, because some people act like they don't hear when I say that. Philip was a piece of shit in certain aspects, but when it came to taking care of his kids and providing for his household, he did what he was supposed to, and he did it better than we've seen Chris do it.
If you want
Philip had them kids in sports activities. He cooked dinner. He cleaned up. He washed the kids up. And not that he should get a cookie or a pat on the back. I'm saying that to say he played his part when it came to his kids. We don't see Chris doing that at all.
yeah, not going to give a bum credit for helping being a stepdaddy when he's not even a daddy to his own children. Like,
I wouldn't even respect that.
he's using Jasmine as well to get his probably his past child support paid off. Like I've said before, I think he watches his sons for the baby mama to get her not to file child support on him because she might be working hours that she needs him. So I feel that's what he does. I maybe if she works at night, that's what he's doing, taking care of his kids, but they're pretending he's doing some security job. He never even brings up the other daughter, which he probably owes full child support for, and there's no acknowledgement for her. So it's like you're coming in being a stepdaddy and having more kids that you can't pay for, you can't take care of because you're out doing your own thing because you have to, help with the other ones you already have. So he thinks by having his kids whenever come to Jasmine's house, that's a big shit. I give that man no fucking credit for shit. Just like Jasmine.
They
Fucking
all have disabilities, 3 generations of it. Yeah, that's true. Chris Coco, they all have it. Jasmine, I mean, I think Cheryl has it. Jasmine, her older sister, the brother, and Jasmine's kids have it. Um, it's is in Jasmine's genes too strong for them for that shit to skip any of them. I don't see it happening. I believe they all have it.
yeah, and it's getting worse. And then I feel hips is slow. So they just
Yeah. I said that day one. He's definitely slow. The more he talks, the more you hear it. Listen, listen to his ass. You'll hear it. Judy Carrera. Hey, y'all, newbie. Welcome, Judy. Thank you for stopping by. I guarantee when this new baby is of age, Chris will make sure that baby is well taken care of and well rounded. Mm-mm-mm.
I hope Aiden is not pushing my wheelchair when I'm old, 100%. Ay, Dios mío, Lord, only knows what ditch I'll be in. Yes, girl.
Mm-mm-mm. Jasmine, a welfare case. He's not concerned about knocking her up. Not at all. Jasmine keep having these kids and having more fucking kids. She's a disgrace. She has nothing to offer herself, a man, or her kids, but she's constantly spitting them out. Every time we turn around, she's pregnant. It's disgusting. And not only that, she used goddamn abortion as if it's a fucking means of a contraceptive or some shit. Instead of her getting on birth controls, if she gets pregnant and doesn't want the baby, she'll come up with some bullshit story and go get a fucking abortion. She's
Oh,
disgusting.
pause. Do you ever remember that she said, I'm not putting anything foreign in my body, but drink and eat all the shit you eat? You
But
have
put random dicks in there and pregnant by all these different guys. Get the fuck out of here.
grass pea, orange pea. You get those B12 shots and all those other weight loss shots. Yeah, and all you said, all those dicks inside you. So get the fuck out of here. Hey, Maggie Herrera, I want to say thanks for joining. She said, this tripped me out. I never knew Jazz had a sister. I knew of her brother, but her sister threw me off for a loop. Yes, because she's
Yeah,
never.
see, they don't speak on that sister, and a lot of people don't. Some reactors don't even know she have a sister, but she definitely has a sister. Jasmine is not the only girl. She's not the oldest fucking child, but they try to spin it as if she is. Cheryl praises Jasmine for some dumbass reason.
She praises her because she thinks she's like a celebrity. You're not a celebrity if you're on YouTube. I'm sorry. The people that follow you, they call them their fans and stuff. No, because celebrities don't ask for money. Celebrities don't die big. If celebrity asks, they're going to ask for contributions to, help out people with cancer or something like that. This girl just all in her head, just like that other tuna fish bitch.
Loretta Camp, he really is slow. I will never forget Barbados. Oh my God. Yes, I'll never forget it either. That shit had me rolling.
Yes,
It was
that's
hilarious. Breastfeeding takes patience and care. She doesn't have either. That's right. She doesn't. She doesn't. I don't know. She's. I. I'm not gonna say it.
yes,
Um. I
body.
didn't know that. Oh my God! Another short bus or no? Yeah.
Yes, Foggy Batty wife. She looks old as hell, and throughout her pregnancy, she looked more. She looked terrible. Worse, yes, she does not remind me of a 30-year-old woman. I would say at least 45, and a lot of us on here are 45 and don't look as beat up as Jasmine. She
Listen.
tore the fuck up.
To be 30 anything or to be in her early 30s, her and her whole crew, all of them are, man, I ain't never witnessed nothing like that in my life. Like all them bitches want to do is have babies. Every single one of them ain't, in my opinion, ain't none of them better than the other ones. Some of them just learn to hide their shit and keep it away from the camera, but them, they all still the same. I know y'all like who y'all like. I like who I like, and I know y'all can all read between the lines. Ain't none of them better than the other one. Believe what I'm saying.
Some are just smarter, like we said, to hide their
Yeah,
stuff.
they just keep that shit out the way of the camera. That's it. But they still the same person. Ain't much changed.
Well, and then acting so brand new about things. Oh, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. Oh, I'm stressed. I'm stressed. Oh,
Yeah.
everybody's tired at one point. Everybody gets stressed. Everybody gets depressed. Everybody has mentally ill problems. Like everybody goes through it. You are not brand new. We're all mothers. Some of us
Right.
are there's some of us are
Hmm.
wives. Some of us are single mothers. We all come up from a range to just be women. This is
Right.
a woman's sector. And the way she went about doing shit and putting this bum ass motherfucker on there, she couldn't wait to show him. She couldn't,
Mm-mm.
just like her baby, she couldn't wait. It was eating her up alive. She
To
couldn't
not
show.
show his ass. And I mean, she's praising him and putting the baby on a pedestal. I mean, it's a baby. Like most babies look alike when they're born. She had a baby.
We've all had
I
babies.
like
All,
what the fuck? You don't know what he looked like until he starts to grow into his feet until he starts to grow and his features and shit show. But now she had a fucking baby. That's it and that's all. This bitch putting him on a pedestal as if he's something goddamn spectacular. No, bitch, he's not. And you got 4 other goddamn kids.
yes, and then the fact of having to show some proof that he's there or has been there, like the hospital bed, had to show that folding bed. When she's doing lives, has to say, "Hey, babe, what did you say?" Like even if he didn't
Yeah,
say
yeah.
him flashing, walking by, or hitting
Hmm. She
eggs.
had to show the back of his fat ass. Every video she showed that sagging pregnancy bump. Oh my God, Bondi. What is at the bottom of her fuking stomach?
That's,
Ew. That
that's,
shit is disgusting. And she made it a point to show that damn thing.
and
Ew.
today, every video she had to show, oh gosh, show the baby. Like nothing's changed. Nobody wants to see it because you weren't accurate about your damn weeks you were pregnant or day or month you were due. You
Mhm.
lied about it. Like
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
don't get these habitual lies and exaggeration.
Hmm. And then
It's
they can't keep up with the shit, and then they get mad when people call them out on the shit, all because they lied. And somebody said and had the nerve to name him Legendary. Yeah, a name like Legendary, that's something that he will have to live up to most likely. And it's a name and a word that her fucking kids will never be able to goddamn say.
Did she
Legend
forget what middle
Them
name
kids
is?
can't say two syllable goddamn words or even one syllable. They mumble. For her
There's,
to give him goddamn Legendary, a four syllable fucking name, them kids will never be able to pronounce that
I
shit ever.
think
They'll be teenagers first.
I think one of the middle names was left out. I think his name's Legendary Burger King because he's loyal about. I don't understand it. Not to offend anybody if their kids named after King or Prince or whatever. I just don't feel. You can call them your prince, you can call them your king, but
Man,
feel royal
coming
about this
from two bums. Come on now.
buy shit for their own children. I mean, we've seen her on live go with Ving Dukes to the store and have Ving Dukes cover the diapers, the little pack of diapers for the food money she gives her. I believe she pays her. And I will say this again, and I've always thought that. I don't think Jazzman's bigger channel is in her name. I don't. I think only the My Jazz Up Life is in her name because she has less subs and makes less money on there, and it can go with because I believe she gets welfare for Amaya and for Kaylin because their dad's locked up. I believe she was getting it for the twins too, but I think she's in the process if she's not already getting the SSI for them.
Yeah, she's getting that shit for all of them. I always said that she's getting checks for either herself or some of the one of the two older kids, or maybe even them twins too, because with the rent that Jasmine had to pay, in my opinion, it would be hard for her to pay that because the YouTube checks they fluctuate from month to month. They could be 3,000 this month and 1,500 the next month and 1,200 the next month, depending on your content. And for her to go out, for her to have to pay rent, it's like she had an income that was stable that she knew was coming every month, and she used that to pay her rent.
Yeah, and just it's these little checks. Like I said, welfare probably a check for herself because we know Ving, was getting a check for her oldest daughter. So it's something in between because Philip's locked up. She would be eligible for all the welfare and all that because think about it, $2,300 just rent. She has to pay water if the landlord don't pay it. She has to pay trash and sewer. And now she claims she has that person doing her yard work. I honestly, and I'll say it again, and I could be wrong, but I think the landlord pays for it because a landlord is going to want something done specific. When she started saying she was going to get that mulch and then pull out the stuff right there, I don't think she'd be allowed to do that because that is not her property. And then, the maggots, not taking care of the trash can, just all the stuff is just disgusting.
She's disgusting. I would not want to rent to her at all. Like, she doesn't take care of people's property. The current damn landlords got really lucky thus far because in all her other apartments and shit, when they moved in, them kids started tearing up shit, writing on walls, breaking closet doors, flooding the toilets. They started tearing up the spot from the door. So this person is really fucking lucky that Chris is there.
And she probably made it out. Oh, yeah, maybe she lied about Chris working. And then she, put, oh, I'm a YouTuber. I got a big channel and stuff. But like I said, her mom probably gets paid for that channel. So she doesn't have to report that income because
possible.
Other incomes. And that's why she gives Ving, a lot of food stamps or whatever to help her out. So she's kind of, trying to make it balance, even though it don't. So that's why she can get two separate income taxes from Ving filing for her channel and then for two of the kids, and then for her filing her smaller channel, and then two of the kids, or whichever way. But for her to say that Philip was claiming the kids, how?
That's bullshit.
How could he?
She hoards money, Philip said, and doesn't like to pay bills. Yeah, I remember that. She will spend her money on what she wants to spend it on, and she will spend everybody else's money on what has to be done. She still does that to this fucking day.
Yep.
to this day. Like she had that goddamn baby, and instead of her and Hips providing everything that that baby needed, the bitch went out there and dry begged and claimed that Chris told her to go look at the car seat or the stroller, or I made a registry, but I put stuff on the registry that I'm going to get to just so I don't forget. Like that's all bullshit.
Yeah, and Hips was gonna get the car seat on his next payday. Then why'd you have to put it on the registry if he was gonna?
Exactly.
There was no need.
No intention. She had
And,
no intentions on goddamn buying it or him.
and why didn't they get a car seat and a stroller combo? That kid's gonna be bouncing his head for them carrying him. And it's common sense to get a stroller. That way you put your diaper bag underneath and for any use to go for a walk or whatever. Ugh, she's
Renting a home, you are responsible for all bills. Ain't no landlord doing all that when they can get a tenant who can actually afford to live there. Um, yeah, I can see that. Uh, maybe that's why they took so long getting the damn landscaping done because their bum asses couldn't afford it. But that's something that Chris could have done. I don't believe that they went to no goddamn pawn shop and bought a fucking lawnmower. I don't think that ever happened. They never bought a lawnmower. They could have, and he could have maintained that damn lawn, and he should have with him being a man of the house. That's why that shit grew so long because they couldn't afford to get it cut.
easy to do. What a cheap lawnmower will cost you probably like $99
Yep.
at
And a
Home Depot.
weed whacker. And that was it. As long as they maintained it, that shit would have stayed maintained and clean and neat, and that would have been that.
And even if you couldn't get a weed whacker, get some clippers, and there you go. You got to get on your hands and knees and do some work.
Yeah. Shit, he could got a fucking weed whacker, one of them things you hold by hand and go around knocking the damn weeds and shit down. That's easy. And it's exercise for his wide ass.
Yep.
Jazz will beg for what she needs and buys what she wants. That's her pattern. Yep, that's a fact. They were waiting on peasants to buy everything. That's a fact as well. Yep.
That,
They didn't buy anything. Jasmine went to Ross and bought them two baby ass packs of damn diapers and the fucking $6 pack of socks because they were name brand and the other bullshit that she bought. And that was it. Like they
that,
didn't spend no more than $100, and I'm giving them that. But I know they ain't spend nowhere near $100 on that fucking baby.
yep. Nope. Southside Black Butterfly said that PS4 was in the pawn shop. I believe that because remember she pawned her laptop to get Philip out of jail.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm?
She sure did. That
Yep.
bitch should be in jail next to Philip, if you ask me. Her being the man that she is, for the part that she played in that whole situation with Philip and those women. That shit
Yep.
that he was doing and shit to Asia. Jasmine fucking ass should be right in jail with him because she knew what he was doing and she reaped the benefits of the money that he was taking from those women. And she admitted to that shit. But she comes on here and try to play like he did her so dirty and like she was so blinded by what was going on. And that's not true.
Yeah, and then having her Baja Blast drunk ass mammy come on here and downgrade that child and talk
Mm-hmm.
to her. That was disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, second. Oh, I'm just going to delete my channel because when it starts getting hot for them, they
Mm-hmm.
want to run away. And that's what Jack
Mm-hmm.
does too. She runs away.
Yep, that's exactly what she does.
Right.
Ving, the mother Ving is a piece of shit too. Cause she pats Jasmine on the ass and she pacifies her even when that dumb bitch is doing wrong. Cheryl knew what was going on. Jasmine couldn't stand Philip's kids and she probably cried to Cheryl many a goddamn nights about Philip being out there fucking around and making babies on her. And Cheryl couldn't wait for the opportunity to say how she really felt about that little boy. Jasmine didn't like him because Philip made that boy on her and because it was Asia fucking son.
Yes, Southside Black Butterfly. Philip made sure she didn't get charged with anything. He took all the heat.
Yeah.
Yes,
And,
yes.
and she knew everything that was going on. He sure did. He took the rap for it, but that big manly bitch should be in jail right with him. Oh, Hips works. Who watched the kids while she was in the hospital?
Right, right. No work. No, he doesn't work. His
No.
work for Jazzman is she pays him with money. She pays him with money to do whatever the hell he wants to do or buys his alcohol, and that's how it works. And one more thing about Ving Dukes. She's the one, or Jasmine is the one that wrote all those fake letters and said they got
Mm-hmm.
her mom's house.
Of
There's no way.
course. That shit was for attention. I've always said that Ving Dukes was in on this shit with Jasmine. Them they asses is in cahoots together. We've heard no more talk of legal action taken. Okay, what happened to the fucking lawyers about the letters that came from goddamn where the fuck that letter come from? Wherever that shit came from. What happened to all that? They got lawyers and they got to do this and there's an investigation. We ain't heard nothing about that shit in forever.
Never heard anything more about her stolen identity and her stolen ATM and all that stuff. That was for attention to, I believe. At first, I thought oh, maybe Jazzman had something to do with it, but then it just out of sight, out of mind. So, yeah, they work together. They're in cahoots about
Yeah.
several things.
I
And
said that Cheryl Ving Dukes comes online and she comes on with that sad ass voice and she wants people to pity her and feel sorry for her fucking ass. But that shit's all a front. I see straight through it. It
I
is all a front.
I believe she told her stepmom too to not post things that have to do with her because that lady put her page on private and have
Mm-hmm.
did anything else because Jasmine thinks of herself as a celebrity. So she probably told her, told her stepmom, don't post anything about me or the baby or anything because these people out here want have it out for me. Nobody has it out for you. You do the dirty work yourself. You put it out there, just like hips didn't want to be shown and all the stuff told. You still tell it. You still tell it. You still put them in the background, and pretty soon he's going to tell you not to be showing your baby because what he said rules.
Nobody pressed about seeing that baby. Like I said, that's just another goddamn baby. He don't look no different than most fucking newborns when they born. Like only person pressed about that damn baby is Jasmine because she think it's gonna keep Chris fat ass with her. It's not gonna fucking happen. He gonna leave her or make babies on her just like Philip did. Jasmine is far from a fucking prize. She's a bum.
A
And
manipulator.
anyone defending Papa Dukes is trifling. That old lady is exactly. I said that from day one. She out of pocket. And she in cahoots with her fucking daughter. Like Jasmine runs that show. Jasmine runs her mother, and Olivia fat ass runs her mother. That shit is crazy. My mind wouldn't stand for that shit. I don't know what the fuck
Uh,
these weak ass so called moms got going on, but they got the game fucked up.
yeah, I turned on Tuna yesterday, and her mom came in to tell her something. Boy, she dismissed that lady real quick.
Yeah, it's so disrespectful. What y'all wearing to 12-6? Oh my goodness.
My best
Um,
attire.
I don't know. I'm still trying to get my ideas together. I might cut me up an old t-shirt and put me on some ball shorts with
Oh,
a
there you
pair of Nike flip-flops or something and wear that. That way I can represent Chris, Jasmine, and even Philip with one fucking outfit.
Okay, I'm gonna wear some tight ass Walmart shorts that are 4 sizes too small that eat my ass and my front, and then I'm just gonna wear a sports bra. Even though I don't own one, I own real bras, and then I'm gonna borrow my neighbor's slides, and I'm gonna paint my toes green.
Tanya says she wearing a yellow romper. Oh shit. No, who
Look at
said they wearing a robe? Dana Barfield is wearing her robe. Oh my goodness. Yo, 12-6 is going to be epic. I'm sure everybody is going to be honoring that day.
we're
I'm
gonna
excited.
we're gonna have to do a live for that. We're gonna have to learn how to invite people on, and they
Oh,
can
hold
all
up. We
they're
could
wearing.
try it. We could try it right now. Hold on. Mary Blue said, I'll wear the orange wig and blue dress. The Erics is wearing a gray jumpsuit. Who's wearing dependents? Somebody needs to have on the dependents. Don't forget that.
Oh, and shake their ass like Mello does.
Shake their big fucking stomach. Hold on. I'm gonna try to hold up. I'm gonna try something real quick.
Slapping off a wig on their head. Shaka Khan with the bottle of water. Shaka Khan.
All right. I think I just dropped the link.
Everybody has to bring. Oh, there's the link. Come up,
Did
anybody.
it work?
Everybody has to bring something to the potluck. You can bring little Jello shots. You can bring fruit snacks. You can bring Rotel dip.
I'm
You can.
bringing neck bones, of course. I got the neck bones, y'all.
You're more than welcome. Oh, everybody, please go to Costco and get the big salts and the big seasoning.
Extra. Oh, don't forget the activated charcoal because we need extra of that activated charcoal.
Yeah, activated charcoal. Yep.
I dropped the link if anybody want to come on.
And everybody bring your cups because we're going to see whose piss looks the best.
Macaronis, love Noel.
Everybody bring their diapers.
Diapers, dependents,
Macaroni, spaghetti.
macaronis, fucking neck bones, your outfits.
Yep.
Hey, I Heart Quani. Is that rude girl? Where you go? I'm going to be sliding down the wall all day. Barbecue chicken wings. Loretta Camp is bringing the activated charcoal.
Okay,
Oh
cool.
man, hot links and tacos too. Seafood boil. Baja Blast. Oh shit, we gonna get lit for sure.
Yep. Corn dog, soggy waffles. There you go.
Not a piss competition. Yeah, it has to be in a bottle. The piss has to be in a bottle.
You trained to get it in a water bottle, or you're disqualified.
Tamika Lewis, I'm bringing the hot wings with the dog hair. We gonna need an onion for the grill. Oh shit.
Best used up slides get first prize.
Oh shit. Just bring the salt. We can put it on the back of our hands.
Like we're taking a tequila shot. There you go.
Shit. Ketchup and ranch. Good one, nada nada. 4 pots of neck bones and 1 bowl of cabbage. There you go. Oh, we need somebody to bring 1 pound of hamburger meat for all of us. Who wants to bring that?
Have a big bag of nuggies and give everybody one.
HEB run 2.
Please, everybody bring free flowers that HEB gives out as well.
And make sure they're half dead. Make sure the flowers are half dead. Dried grilled cheeses. Are you making it in a toaster? Who's bringing brown sugar? Don't forget to toast them.
Hey, what about the 8 half deviled eggs she took to her mom's one holiday?
Oh my god! Yes, don't forget.
Chris.
Make sure y'all eat the rest. Just bring 8 of the damn deviled eggs. Only 8.
Bondi, Batty wife, don't forget the creamer. Please don't forget the creamer.
Yeah, creamer with a damn dab of coffee for sure.
You just add the coffee to the bottle of the creamer.
4 French toast sticks for sure, Maggie Herrera. I'm putting piss in the water bottle. Not the wooden leg. Oh shit. Peg leg thing. Burnt toast. Oh man. Make sure y'all wigs are running off the back of your heads.
If you need a DJ, do you think Papa Jack will be available?
Oh, for sure. He accepts all gigs. For sure. Papa Jack on the 1s and 2s, y'all.
There you go. Hey, I'm gonna arrange for a collect call from Philip. I would love to hear.
Oh, for sure. Maybe we could do a video call from Philip. He could make a grand appearance.
Really write him a letter. Say, Philip, we want you to join a call. We'll pay you for it. Shit.
Yeah, we'll put money on his books for that one. Nacho cheese and Rotel, a gallon of creamer. Jazz still doing this. Big hips or her didn't buy anything. Not one thing was bought for the baby. All the subscribers bought everything. Sad, but fucking true. Yep. Yes. And if and when she gets pregnant again, it's going to be the same damn thing. Roach spray.
Roach spray on the counter not too long ago. Yep.
Yeah, it got to be the purple can, I believe. The purple can of Raid.
Okay,
chicken nuggets.
I'm going to bring a big thing of bleach for the maggots in the trash can.
I'm going to bring some firewood to put on a fire pit and the stuff so we can have what's those things with the chocolate and the graham crackers and the marshmallows? S'mores, yes, for sure. S'mores for dessert. S'mores for everybody. Make sure you put on the dirty pink slides. Ew. Olivia's hair oil for Bentley. Yo, this gonna be
Anybody,
one hell of a 12-6.
anybody want to donate any, old chargers they don't use because they need them in that family? They all share one. That's why the kids are always mad their tablets are dead.
Hamburger, no bun for sure, just the burger.
Any USPS4 games, for hips because he is very much in need and deserves it.
Hazmat suits for everyone. Peanut, no butter. Hold up. Y'all hold on to your plates. Aiden will steal your food for sure. Make sure we got the damn baby monitors posted up around the spot so we can keep an eye on our plates.
Hey, I'm gonna get a stick that the little people use to wipe their ass. So cover hip so he can make sure his butthole's clean.
A red shirt, dog food for the dog, ham, no burger, burnt toast with jelly, floppy waffles.
Oh, burnt grilled cheese too.
Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. We're going to need some Pepto, some goddamn all that stuff for your stomach. Ooh.
Hold on, I got the best thing, and I will get it. We don't have HEB here, but I will go to the grocery store and get a cake with the name Jasmine Dukes on it.
Oh, my God. For sure. Jasmine Dukes 12-6.
Yeah.
Yes. Cake
So,
for everybody.
yep. And we'll get something she don't like because remember she did that to Amaya. And I will go to Walgreens and get a $5 doll, and I'll make sure it's white because she says they didn't have no black ones. But I'll make sure it's white or Asian or something, something different.
Yeah, make sure it's the knockoff version of whatever was asked for, like she did with that supposed American Girl doll. She
Oh,
did the knockoff.
mustard chicken.
Ew,
Remember she made the mustard
that
chicken.
shit is salty. Please don't wear a red t-shirt and black shorts. Hey, just like they put on Legendary when he left the hospital, he had on a red and black onesie in honor of his wide hip daddy.
Oh, I'll put the priest on it too, for sure, for
The
sure.
priest. Oh my God. The priest. Oh my God. Mm. Make
She,
sure the Barbie is Latina
she
like
needs
Chris's
the
preference.
priest. She needs the priest. She needs the
For sure.
scandalous ass. Green deviled eggs, green eggs and ham.
Make sure I pull up on a bike with no yeah, the little too small bike that them twins be riding. Green devil eggs. Oh man. Y'all going in.
Gonna be a party. Oh, red Christmas tree. Oh, and somebody that's kind of a DJ-ish. Can you please play that? Should all the quaint? Isn't that the song that was playing like that New Year's sad song? On 12-6?
We gotta make sure we give DJ Jack that request.
Yes.
I'm bringing the near. Poor baby needs a break. Make sure it's on E.
Anybody have little violins they can play too? That'd be great.
I'm wearing that Michael Jackson bob cut wig from Jazz and Liv's lashes glued to my '05 Mountaineer headlights. Damn. Lopsided air jumper.
Since we don't have water, since we don't have bottled water, we will bring 5-gallon Home Depot buckets. Jasmine carry those in for us, because
For sure. She can do that on her back. Easy.
manly man.
A bleach stained bathtub. Yeah, that's gonna be the backdrop for all our pictures.
Oh, and some shaving cream to clean the bathrooms, from the rusty.
Water table for the twins to play on and all the kids. Oh, Liv's fake pregnant belly. There we go. And plenty of spiked eggnog for her ass too.
That is hilarious. She can buy the cake with her food stamps. Just enough for the party.
She can buy it. Wow, $1,300 is more enough. My goodness. The Near is a classic vehicle. I'ma say a prayer like hips that it'll get me there on time. Coca-Cola baggies. Oh yes. Dime bags for everybody. Was they dimes or 20s? Was that bag a dime or a 20 bag? It looked kind of big. It might have been a 20.
Yeah, but I don't believe it was weed because they use those for.
No, that looked like a Coke bag.
Dirty underwear hanging on the towel bar. Oh my god. Or her.
Ew, with the dirty bra on a bedroom door. Nah,
Mhm. Oh, what about? Remember, I had that screenshot of her black rim toilet. It was black and
dirty,
like
filthy.
mold.
Yeah. What about the child-proof locks to keep the kids out of the adults' way while we there? Lock them
Yes.
all in the room.
Miss Purple 74 said apple bottom jeans for hips.
Mm-mm-mm.
Dirty pads. Oh, we'll bring some extra pads.
Ew.
Purple rain.
Riding
Oh,
on bald tires and rotors.
purple
Yuck.
rain be there for everybody to use.
Mm-mm-mm.
Disinfested. She better fucking throw that away.
Disco
Disco
lights. Yup. LEDs all day, Erica.
riding on bald tires and rotors. That's not the only bald thing she rides.
Ew. Yuck.
She she rides. What are those teeny weenies called? Those little things you make.
Vienna sausages.
These little smokies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's disgusting. All children will be in the room and dinner will be served at 10:37 p.m. Yeah, child-proof locks on the door. Nobody comes out.
Damn.
Nobody comes out. After 10:37, it's adults only. Chris will try to think all, but Jazz will interrupt.
You could put underneath the door for the kids to party with.
I don't know why she thought she was so special, knowing Big Hips has kids from two others that he does nothing for. Exactly. Yeah, Tanya, childproof locks, all the doors.
Yes, Lorena Cat, make sure those soles of your feet are black. Yeah, that's why you will need to wear and share some slides up in there.
Slides.
Because your feet too black that, a wipey can, clean it. We'd have to be in the yard with Bentley cleaning our feet on the grass.
Ew. We prefer your slides to be ran down into the ground, to be really old. Okay. And one of the requirements may be to share the slides like they do, a family tradition.
Yep, Yoli to Damax. Will the king be locked up?
Ah, we haven't thought that far ahead yet, but it's not impossible. With an iPad taped to the wall, girl, they prescription eyeglasses for everybody, all the kids.
Oh,
Her other baby mothers are better than Jasmine. They care for their kids alone and don't online beg. Facts.
CPR nurse, will you be available to come? Because we might need some medical attention there. Because, Jasmine has high blood pressure that she's
Yeah.
not taking care of.
Heart attacks for everybody. Make sure the mattresses are filthy, yeah, with no sheets on them. Towels up to the bedroom windows.
Everybody could
Crayons.
everybody could take home their own roach. There's plenty to choose from.
Plenty of roaches, scorpions. Um, what else?
A wasp,
Yeah,
bees,
wasp nests,
roach,
bees.
rats.
Yeah, we got just about whatever you want. Take home what you want. A whole fucking petting zoo. Insects and goddamn animals.
And Bentley goes to the highest bidder because Jazzman needs some money for Christmas. Oh, a CPR nurse. Thank you, girlfriend. Don't forget the roach spray. Yes, we're getting those in quantities at Costco because we go to Costco and Sam's Club like normal people, and
You
not
can buy them in bulk. They come in like 6 packs or some shit for sure.
Neola, if you're going to wear your furry slippers, you might want to wear those things that the doctors put around them because we don't want your shit to turn black or have any extra little animals come home with you. Just a little warning, but if you don't care, you don't care.
Yoli to the max. Bentley need wick.
Oh my
God. Run away.
Well, hit the jackpot. We will have napkins and tissues on deck. Use them and hand sanitizer. Remember, she said the kids have one little one, but none for the whole house. Yes, hand sanitizer in big bottles and napkins and Kleenex. We will even leave her a year supply, but I bet you she won't use them. She'll use them for pads or, whatever, because she don't buy toilet paper.
Do we all get braided wigs too? For sure. They'll all be previously worn, smelling like sweat. So you'll have your choice in color though. We'll have quite a few colors to choose from, but all previously worn.
Yes, Pink Fairy, you know what? I'll bring some different colors of green polish and I will be right there to paint everybody's nails. I'll just put some gloves on or some napkins over my hands.
But we got a prize for whoever keeps their green polish on their toes for the longest. We got a
Yep,
prize.
yep. Who bringing the free flowers from HEB? You need decorations.
We gotta wait till they mark them down so they could be half dead.
Nada, nada, can't breathe. Girl, CPR nurse, we need you right here. Nada, nada, need you. Hurry, please.
You know you're going to have to put some dirt under your nails, so we know for sure.
And I
Oh my
won't.
goodness.
And if any of you have any funky feet, fuck it. Let's just do this.
No problem. Come on through.
I will clip those talons like Jasmine.
Ew. Disgusting. Long ass damn toenails.
Lit. This is fun. This is fun. Yes, we will be doing a 12-6. I don't care. We don't know what time, but we are definitely doing a 12
What
6.
day is that on? Let me check the calendar.
We're gonna make that
12/6 is on a Monday. So
okay.
yeah, we'll be doing it for sure. It'll probably be like in the evening.
Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good.
All right, y'all, it's going down. We're gonna hold y'all to everything y'all said y'all was bringing. So make sure y'all get ready. We got about a whole week to
We will
prepare.
roll call. Roll call. Yep.
Mm-mm-mm.
And hopefully by then we can learn how to do maybe a screen show. Maybe we'll get some of our screenshots together and make like a little
Yeah,
make it
yeah,
make it a
that
little
would be cool
special.
for sure.
Yes.
The
Oh, and
house must.
if anybody likes fettuccine alfredo too, you can bring that too because that's one of her specialties. Using like the drumsticks though. But
Yep.
yeah,
That bitch buys the cheapest part of the goddamn animal. It's disgusting. I'll bring some oxtails. I think that's a step up from her goddamn neck bones.
now I can bring some
The
chicken
YouTube
feet.
holiday. Huh.
One question: is anybody going to be bring any dermatology things? You know, for the face, the pimples, the
Ooh.
fucking volcanoes. You know, because those things are going to be popping back because she's not going to be using the filters like she does. So we need stuff for the face. Any
Wait.
99-cent store.
Speaking of filters, remember when they were first in the hospital and that bitch put a filter on that picture and Chris had a filter on his ugly ass face?
His fucking face that looked more gayer than usual.
It was so funny looking, but that big tooth still stuck out. Oh my goodness.
Snaggletooth.
Sloppy Joe cheeseburger on HEB bread.
They loaded with butter. Loaded with butter.
Fettuccine Alfredo with Velveeta cheese. Mm-mm-mm. Don't forget y'all's degrees. Yes, kinesiology and Amazon goddamn GEDs on deck.
Who bringing the basketballs? Who we living the gender reveal?
Oh shit. B12 shots. We got an esthetician in the house.
Hey, if
Oh shit.
we're lucky, maybe Jasmine will wear that blue royal blue dress she bought. Woo! She don't have underwear, so everybody just like watch your eyes because it might be a little X-rated.
pork pork chops covered in excess seasonings and shake and bake. Oh, that's a salt party. God damn. Make
Oh,
sure I bring my teaching certificate.
I heard funny. Yes, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna find out who emailed her about that job and invite them too, because maybe they have a change of heart. And even though she has a baby, maybe she could take it to work and teach at the same time, and then have the twins right there in a little gated area. Bring
Girl.
all to work.
Oh my God. Butter by the gallon. Minoring in math. Kinesiology, but don't know the difference between an oh yes, she said she wanted to say cardiologist, but that dumb bitch said oncologist. She should have just said fucking heart doctor like they said.
She trying to say
Oh,
she trying to say she has cancer now?
right, she's such a dumb bitch. Oh my God. But how do you get diagnosed with this shit and you got nothing but time on your hands to look this shit up and do nothing? Not even find the proper pronunciation of the goddamn words.
Exactly. Google is your best friend, and I really think this was an ongoing problem her whole fucking
It
pregnancy.
was.
Nothing to try and rectify it or at least make it a little better. You
Yeah.
know, drinking.
Yeah.
Remember soda and shit on top of everything too, and not drinking like those. Remember she used to drink those like sparkling drinks. Drink those. Drink water, 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 water. I can't
Listen,
get that enough. But nope.
she could have drank goddamn vitamin water. My whole pregnancy with my son, I drank vitamin water. That
Yep.
shit was delicious. It had a little extra taste to it besides plain old water, and it helped a lot. She just did all wrong, and she had fair warning the entire time.
And if
But
you
she will still try to put that on her mother and her father and genetics and shit like that instead of taking responsibility for the part that she played.
Yep. She could even buy the G2 if she needs more electrolytes and stuff. Powerade, the two,
Yeah.
there's a lot of things you can substitute. And there's a lot of good keto foods and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Um, she's just dumb. She doesn't give a fuck. Lemon water, yes, for your blood pressure.
Mm-mm-mm. Lemon water. Why she never speak about her sister?
Bring in some azo for a dark ass urine. Yes, that will
Mm-mm-mm.
get that UTI cleared up.
Why she
And
never speak about her
antibiotics.
sister?
Nurse, bring some antibiotics if you have those too, because we know she'd be having some STDs and some infections and bacteria going on.
I don't know. At iHeart Kwani, I honestly think she forgets about the girl most of the time. She'll only post her when her birthday comes or some shit, or if a picture comes up in her memories from like previous years, then she might post her. But for the most part, there's no mention of her. Even from Ving Dukes, the mother, she doesn't even mention the damn girl. And like I said, the girl, the sister is the oldest, Latoya.
I couldn't live with myself having a child that needed me. Even a monthly visit is something I would say every 2 weeks, and take a game to play with her appropriate for her understanding or something. Jasmine could take her fucking kids two at a time to get to know their aunt. To
Mm-hmm.
me, last picture she showed was Amaya was like 2 years old.
Yep.
And it's
Yep.
like, that's 3, 4 years. And I don't get it. I don't get why her dad and her stepmom don't come down either. I don't get all this. When I first started Jasmine, like I told you before, she was going to her dad's mom's house, her grandma, and never seen that ever again. Never with the family. Remember
Mm-mm.
her, what, Applebee's card got stolen or Chili's card? That was probably
That's
Hips.
what
He
she
probably
said.
took his boyfriend to go eat or something. I just don't get that. She's done to alienate herself away from these people because this started before even Hips was in the, you know.
Yeah, but there's a reason that nobody fucks with her and her kids. Like she she had to do a lot of foul shit to people, especially Philip's family, because they don't fuck with her at all, and they fuck with them kids on holidays for the most part. And when
Right?
they want to, in between there, they won't even get them goddamn kids, especially them twins. And remember the time where she claimed when the Philip's mom met her at the gas station to pick up the two older girls, and Jasmine claimed she had to pull over because Aiden had a fucking meltdown because he wanted to go with his grandma. That boy don't even know that fucking lady.
She was crying. Yep, he don't know. And just like when they bring the kids or drop off the kids, there's never no human contact with her. Like she could have easily invited Philip's sisters or
Yep.
any with kids that age to that little party.
Yep.
Nobody's going to have a problem with her being with somebody else. That's not even a problem. How
Hell
come
no.
Ving Dukes and Papa Jack were DJing a party for Philip's family?
Exactly.
There's no issue. So
Mm-hmm.
issue is her. Is her.
Yeah, it's her everywhere. She don't even have a fucking friend. Like, oh, when the bitch said the other day that she deleted her Facebook, but luckily she kept messenger on there because her best friend called her and she would have missed a call from the best friend. Bitch, if this is your best friend, why in the fuck does she have to call you on goddamn Facebook? You mean to tell me she ain't got a direct line to your cell phone? Jasmine is such a fucking liar. She don't have not one friend. Not one.
That friend that probably called her, I think that was Glinda. Because,
Because Glenda was in the comments.
yep, it was Glinda.
And Glenda, I think Glenda lives right there in Austin or somewhere close to Jasmine. So yeah, that bitch ain't got no friends. Jasmine is an opportunist. She'll fuck with you as long as you can do for her. You have to be able to get her views like fucking Chrissy did. You have to be able to give her money. You have to be able to buy her shit or babysit her kids or something like that. She's not just going to fuck with you just because it's genuine. She's looking for something out of that.
Yeah, I remember before when I wasn't really, a Chrissy fan, which I'm still not generally, but I think she's
Mm-mm.
gotten better at things. And then Rod, I feel, has really changed a lot of the ways too. But she'd always, be Jasmine would always be up Chrissy's ass. But then when they got in this last fight, you're going to talk about $20 that Hips lent Chrissy's man or Chrissy. It's like, are you that petty? Come on.
Yeah,
Maybe she had no money and she needed 20 bucks. Who gives a fuck?
exactly.
But don't act like you're some savior, bitch. Don't act
Exactly. Bitch,
like
you can't save your fucking self. So you sure as hell ain't saving nobody else, especially over no 20 fucking dollars. All the times her motherfucking kids look like they was goddamn starving. All the times that bitch complained about what she didn't have and what she couldn't do and where she couldn't go. And she gonna try to shine on somebody about $20? So what? If
just
that's your friend, bitch, that should have never came up, especially for the whole entire world to know.
and you should never have asked for that back because, like Christy said, and I believe it, she's helped her with diapers, she's helped her with
Yeah,
food, and so, and just like that party for those twins, Chrissy's twins, the bitch couldn't even stay overnight
nope.
because
Her fucking kids.
they're acting crazy, and then left it on Chrissy's mom to be watching them or
Yeah.
Chrissy's children. That's
That
not
bitch, she couldn't stay. She had to leave Christy's kids' party in the middle of the night because her fucking kids wouldn't stop screaming and hollering and goddamn crying. Like, those kids can't even interact around children their age and in their age range. Like, mm, mm,
yeah,
mm, mm, mm.
no.
Jasmine is a piece of shit, man. She ain't doing something for nothing. She got on YouTube because of Chrissy. Now I don't care for Chrissy. I don't care who don't like it. I said it. I don't care for her. But Jasmine got on because of Chrissy. That goddamn collaboration they did, it was uphill for Jasmine from then. And she had the nerve to turn her back on her. Jasmine ain't shit.
You're right, Lorena Camp. Just like Tuna bringing up the $50, she's that bitch. Like something between
Ain't
friends,
bombs.
even when the friendship goes, south or whatever, you don't need to bring up. That's all they had. See, that's all they had. That's all they could bring up was a little bit of change that
Yeah,
you
that's it.
to a friend you help in need. Your friend don't have no food. Things happen. You're going to help your friend out because it comes from your heart. You're not going
Exactly.
to throw it in their fucking face. This is some bullshit.
Exactly. Over
That's
some food,
it.
$20 and $50. That's child's play. Like, that shit should have never came up. But that goes to show you how petty those fucking bitches are.
Yeah, two of a feather flock together, and those two are
Yep.
some same
Yep.
ass bitches.
Olivia gonna turn on Jasmine's stupid ass
Yep.
and she gonna spill
So,
all her shit. It's a
Sherry,
matter of time. How she only potty training Ava and not Aiden? Make this shit make sense. Exactly, because she's scared of Aiden. She lets him set the fucking rules. Instead of
yeah,
her being a parent, she allows him to tell her what he's going to do and not going to do. That's why his damn near 4-year-old ass ain't potty trained.
yes, Tanya, I believe she didn't want to end the relationship with Chrissy, but she had to because she chose Tuna on top of everything and was telling Tuna all the secrets, which shouldn't have never happened anyways either. You don't tell somebody
Jasmine was
secrets.
playing both ends of the fence. She
Yep,
was playing Chris and she was playing Chrissy and goddamn Olivia for that matter. And that shit caught up to her because a lot of the shit she told Olivia came out. Olivia couldn't hold shit. She couldn't wait to goddamn tell it.
yep. And she should have been pissed off from when Olivia mentioned the fucking Coke from way back when. I would have.
Mm-hmm.
That takes your credibility as a family channel, which none of these bitches channels are family channels anymore.
No.
Too, because I don't follow the other ones like that. But it's not a family channel if all you got is drama and all you got is a bum fucking leeching off you, and then all you do is have every other dick in your fucking pussy. So
Yeah.
like,
That shit, these channels are based on pregnancies, fucking food stamps, men, and shit like that. Like it's a repeated fucking cycle. It's like we already know what's going to happen. The only question is when is it going to happen? They all
Right.
repeat the same old shit.
And that's why I personally have not. I don't mention the other mamayanas because they're doing their own thing. Don't have to care for them or not care for them, but they are keeping their shit separate and still maintaining more of a child family channel because they do some bitches. It's all me, 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 I. Everything for the children turns into I, but me, me. It
Mm.
doesn't stay on the kids no matter what kind of thing it is. Always about the pregnancy. It didn't turn to be a family channel anymore. It was all about showing the belly and all the bullshit. And
That's
it's,
it, because they don't have no content. None of them. They all repeat the same old shit. Like, and their titles for the most part is fucking clickbait. I don't
yep,
even click on that shit. I don't click Chrissy shit, and I don't click Olivia shit. That shit is always clickbait. Then you get in their fucking lives. Then you gotta sit there for a half hour before they decide they want to talk about what the fuck they came on there for. I can't. I cannot. Then them bitches want to demand that you like the fucking video. Like, how am I liking your shit and I don't even know what you about to talk about? I can't. Them bitches beside themselves. I can't do it. I can't.
I keep
Mm-mm.
likes to myself. I only do it for people that I really like.
Yeah, and if you got some shit that's worth liking, but don't think because it's your channel that I'm gonna come in and you going to demand likes and I'm gonna like your fucking video until you get to a certain amount. Like, come on. If your content is that good, then the likes are going to come.
Yep. Yes, Lorena Camp. If she looked at Christy as a sister, Tuna shouldn't have heard none of her business from Jasmundo. And you're exactly right because you fall just like somebody's married, and even if they were here on YouTube, as soon as they or a boyfriend and girlfriend, as soon as they break up, they're always saying, "Oh, her pussy stank. Oh, his dick.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
fuck. Oh, this and that. Oh, he cheated." Because that's all she could say on Gerard. And Liv could say whatever the fuck she wants on Gerard. I don't believe it. I don't believe anything that dramatic bitch.
No.
She's
Hell no.
she's
That's an
bitter.
evil ass, conniving ass, miserable bitch. I don't like her. And I hate the way she's doing him and getting in the middle of him and his fucking kids. That bitch is miserable. She will never have any fucking luck. Never.
Yep.
Ever. Like oh, man. She out of pocket. The shit she does is just totally uncalled for. She's a liar. You can't believe a word she says. And the bitch wants us to believe that she's pregnant. Come on now. I
Yep.
don't
Yes.
believe it.
Yes. Tanya. She says, I think those sub feel sorry for her. They know she is slow and developmentally delayed. Yes.
Well, they need
Uses
to talk that bitch into getting them fucking tubes tied
yes.
because her keep having fucking babies ain't helping nobody.
She uses that to her advantage. And people that are genuinely disabled and stuff, cerebral palsy, Down syndrome, whatever, they can still make some. I have a friend that has cerebral palsy. She went skydiving. She does a lot for herself, and she works with the community of the disabled in her cerebral palsy life. But you can do a lot. You can be delayed and raise your children right. You can be physically disabled and raise your children. I've seen women on YouTube changing their babies' clothes with their feet, like and cooking
Yeah,
with
it's not impossible.
that is gross, but they're generally clean. So it's like it's just another way, like Mellow 2.0. Mellow did that for so many years, and then what happened? Somebody took her main fucking channel. They just started seeing how she really was, and she lost
Hmm.
many people
She lost all that shit.
to where the only things she'll post now is playing her PS5
Hmm.
S4 or whatever the fuck she. I mean, she went so far as saying that she got robbed at the Tim.
At the
She
fucking ATM. Had a whole story about that shit.
all fucking sorry,
On
but yet
check day.
was on check day, and yet was like, and then she comes back and says that the bank felt sorry for her because she
And gave her some of the money.
couldn't pay her bill, and the bank gave her money. When the fuck
Bullshit.
gonna give you some free damn money? Never.
Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna. I mean, this shit is gonna catch up to them. It's just a matter of time. It's gonna come a time when these bitches gonna go out there and beg or dry beg, and they really gonna fucking need it, and ain't nobody gonna come through for their asses. Like Olivia, I don't believe the bitch is pregnant, but if she is pregnant, she's out there basically begging for people to buy from their fucking registry.
Yeah.
Another one that had another fucking baby and
Yeah.
can't goddamn provide for it. You gotta ask random strangers, where your friends at? Where your
Yeah.
family at? Where's
She,
his people at?
yeah, she needs her purchases done so she can do a virtual baby shower. I don't believe that bitch is pregnant. I think she
No.
getting all fit and gonna take it back and get the gift cards to
Listen,
buy kids shit for Christmas because
if
there's no
that
way in hell she's
that
pregnant.
bitch got a registry or I don't know if the registry closes on a December 17th or 18th, or if that's when she's trying to do that virtual shower. But if that's the case, more 9 times out of 10, your baby shower is a month before you're due to give birth to your baby. So I guess she's due in goddamn January.
Oh, the thing says December 15th on there. I don't
Yeah,
know
for the shower, I guess.
if she was doing December or January. That would mean that it's Zolo's baby, and that's the only guy she could be pregnant from. I feel.
And everybody knows that it's his fucking baby. That bitch, I don't understand why she's dragging this shit out. And then she's posting these pictures of these random fucking guys, and every time she get caught in her lie, she come on here with a new fucking story.
Yep, because she's German. That's one dramatic bitch I can't focus on. I cannot.
That's one bitch that needs her ass beat. Gerard's sisters and his fucking girlfriend are exercising a lot of patience because she would have had her ass beat already to the point where all that fuck shit she doing to him and saying about him and their family, it wouldn't have fucking happened. That shit would have stopped a long time ago. They
Yep.
allowing her to get away with that shit. Somebody got to stop it. Like somebody got to set an example and make an example out of that bitch.
It's just
Otherwise, she gonna keep going. He need to get up here, Gerard, and speak for his goddamn self. That's what he need to do.
yeah, it's disgusting because Robin's old enough to find her channels and watch that shit.
Yeah, that little
See,
girl grown.
about a loving father. I don't give a fuck if he did hit her before, supposedly, or what he did to her.
Man,
It's you were asking for it. I'm sorry.
yeah,
You had
yeah,
that man crawling on his hands and knees to be your servant. You enslaved him. And it
yeah.
see,
Emasculated him, talked to him like shit, embarrassed him. He was looking at her ass on a fucking video for hemorrhoids and shit. Like it was nothing that man would not do for that bitch, and she ruined it. The next bitch, it's so many women out here that will kill to have a man like Gerard. He might have cheated, he might have did this and that, but all in all, he went live with that fat bitch and he played his fucking part. He did whatever she asked him to do.
yeah, and what remember she'd drink on live late at night, and he just right there bringing her drink, whatever the fuck, her cigarettes, whatever the fuck she want, regardless of what happened in their relationship. We know he paid the bills and did everything.
Yeah.
Are you making his children suffer? He has to genuinely have them for a visit to get all that attention. You've seen how happy those fucking kids were during the
Mm-hmm.
summer, and then for him
Mm-hmm.
out there and you to make a scene, and he paid for flights and did all that. And who gives a fuck if his lady comes with him? That's his business. The kids like her. She's trying
Yeah.
to shit out of the kids that didn't even happen. That she hates
She
and all this shit. She's a liar. She's an attention whore. She's a,
his fucking girlfriend made sure them kids' hair was done,
oh my.
and you could see that she used the fucking comb in their hair when she did their hair, and not just the goddamn brush and left them nappy fucking little puffs in their shit. Their parts were straight. Their hair was thoroughly goddamn combed. They had barrettes and ballies in their fucking hair like they're supposed to, not them dry ass, boring ass twists and shit that she's good for putting in their hair, having them little girls looking like little fucking boys. Them
Yeah.
kids look like little girls and a little boy the
Oh,
entire summer.
yes, so beautiful, so well taken care of, dressed nicely. Everything was different that they had on, like, and very appropriately. They
Yeah,
were
yeah,
taken care of nicely, and they looked happy. Even like you said, the little boy, he had a good haircut. Like Gerard sent him back with a nice haircut, and she went and got him another haircut. Like it's a I did this thing, just like she's doing things for them a little more than she had before, because it's like a contest. It's like
sure. And
Never.
Olivia's fucking losing. As their mother, she's losing. She that bitch has lost. The girlfriend, she wasn't doing that shit as a contest. I believe she was playing her part as
Oh,
Gerard's girlfriend.
her to Olivia, it's a contest. You
Yeah,
did
no,
that.
no, no. I hear you.
Not at all. Not at all.
Mm-mm.
That you because genuinely loves her as their almost stepmother because they're not married, but as a significant in the man's life. She
Hmm. She
well.
did what she was supposed to do.
Me as a mother, I would be honored and happy for that they're being treated so well and
Right,
took it
right,
care of and look presentable and nice. And this isn't they're not on YouTube like that. This was just little clips and pictures
right,
of
right.
the
They
memorial thing.
didn't do it for the camera. They didn't do it for strangers.
And they were around their family and everything
Hmm.
about them.
Birthday parties and outings and stuff like that the whole summer.
Yeah, so
Olivia fucked that up.
I never see like with her sister. I don't know if her sister has children. I never see like the cousins all together. Nothing like.
Mm-mm. Her sister was hyping her up when she was claiming Gerard kidnapped his fucking kids over the summertime. So to me, she a piece of shit too, right along with Stella. All them bitches, all of them, the whole family. Stella, the goddamn Raquel, and Olivia talking that kidnapping shit.
Oh God, it was so. And these mothers that go along with the bullshit, they don't have to like totally be in their business. But if those were my daughters, I'd be fucking talking shit to my own kids. I
Hell
don't.
yeah,
I think these mothers are scared of them.
yeah,
I
yeah.
heard the lady Olivia's mom is, but yeah,
Mhm. You can tell it's all over her face. She looks terrified whenever she's interacting with Olivia, like she don't know what Olivia is going to do or say next. And Olivia is a big pussy. She talked that tough shit because she online, but I guarantee you, if she ever was in the presence of somebody that didn't like her ass, she wouldn't talk that shit. Like her own girlfriend,
yeah,
Misha. When
Isha,
Misha mushed her fucking ass and Olivia was talking about, I ain't gonna fight you, you this big and you this tall. No, you talk heavy, now back it up. You had a bitch in your face and you wouldn't even fight her. Like
yeah.
Olivia's all talk.
And why would you steal her shit? Like
Yeah.
with you helping you with your shit, a friend, and you just backstab and took her
Yeah.
stuff. Like,
And
ugh.
then had the nerve to show the shit on live, like, and expect the girl to not say anything about it. Olivia's thing is that she goes on live and she talks her shit about anybody whenever she feel like it, and then soon as somebody speaks up for themselves or tells their story, then it's a fucking problem. Then they're clout chasing and they want a YouTube channel and they shouldn't have said shit. But everybody got the right to speak up for themselves. They ain't got to do it on your time.
In real life, that bitch is scared because Gerard can get 50%. 50% of visitation, and that bitch is gonna have that. Look at when they came back. That bitch was too busy getting a motherfucking tattoo
Mm-hmm.
and had to go get her nails done. Like, that was not as important. She left her kids to go get that tattoo or her nails, either one.
She don't care. She
Then,
another one that don't want her kids. Olivia don't want them fucking kids. It shows. Jasmine don't want her fucking kids. It shows. She
yeah,
just want the man. That shit ain't about the kids. The kids is to try to keep the man. Them bitches don't want their kids. They want to chase the man around.
yep. And to film yourself like that, I said that one day, laying in the bed, already noon my time. Those kids haven't eaten. It's like, and you're still debating and talking on live. It's like, okay, guys, I'll be back. I got to feed my children. I've lagged. Even admit it. I've lagged. I've been fucking around. I got to go. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and they would need a bigger meal because they already missed breakfast. But nope, everything's done on live. Whether it's
Yep.
changing his diapers, their diapies, their legs are in the air. Like that is exploiting them, and it makes me so angry. Turn the camera away, or say I'll be back in 5 minutes, or put it on, mute and
Yeah.
black and do what you're doing. But nope, everything's on live, and it's disgusting.
Chris Coco said, I want Liv to come to LA and announce so us real ones can pull up. Huh. I would
That
like to see her
that
pull up to
not
anywhere
that
and
bitch is not
have
fucking out.
somebody get on her ass. I would
That
pay to see that.
That girl is not from anything from LA. She would get her ass
Fuck no.
because she's a half breed and biracial, and they don't play that game. She wants to act and say the N word and
Yeah, exactly. That's why she needs to swallow her fucking teeth. I hate the way she throws that word around and she claims that she's half black. And I know she got on here and she showed a picture of a black man that she claims is her dad, but I don't fucking believe it. I don't believe it at all. Not one bit.
yeah, she kind of looks like she's just a fourth, maybe black. That's it. Maybe the dad
I
is
don't see none of it. I see all white.
I don't know. She just too much. But yeah, she throws that word around too much and says she's from this and she got along with every. LA don't play like that. She's fucking. She thinks people are stupid too. LA don't play like that, girlfriend. You're crazy. You're crazy. You be getting your ass beat all the time, jumped, whatever. She wouldn't come with that attitude like she does online. Nobody would deal with that.
Mm-mm-mm. Swole her lip up permanently. Yeah, that big top lip is huge. And
That Donald Duck looking shit is
whew,
nasty. Then with the little black, it looks like she has dirt all the time on her fucking lip, on the top of her lip.
yeah, that mustache. Yep, and she forgets to shave that mustache. Mm-mm-mm. She was canceled when Stella stated we didn't need another black president because we already had one. Oh, I ain't know about that. Wow.
Just the fact that she probably already always had her mother over there while she had Zolo, Brandon, whoever the
No respect. Yep.
f- and be she just seems the type to be all loud, you
Mm-hmm.
know, getting it on and like
All extra.
yeah, extra and dramatic. It's like your mother could hear all that. She has no respect for anybody, just none.
Mm-mm-mm. All right, y'all. We've been on here for like almost 2.5 hours.
We're definitely keep it in the books on the calendar. We don't know exact time, but we're definitely doing 12/6, guys. Hi
For
guys,
sure.
definitely. I'm the jester right here. I'm not royalty. I'm just the jester. I think I'm going to put a little jester pick up here. Something.
Mm-mm-mm.
Um, we are definitely doing a 12/6, regardless.
Yeah. So we'll keep y'all posted of the details. We'll probably post a reminder or something to let
Yeah.
everybody know what time we're gonna go live. But we appreciate y'all coming through and spending time with us, and hope to see y'all next time.
And everybody, please, we'll drop the link next time. And we would even if you talk for a second, you don't have to show your face or anything. We would love for people to come on and just say what they brought to the party or how they feel or anything. Don't be shy. We're all family here, and anything goes here. Don't feel bad about saying what you got to say.
Yeah.
We everything.
Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Everybody just be respectful. I don't care where y'all come from, what
Yeah.
side y'all on. Just be respectful, and we good.
Yeah, and like I told Zoe, you could even come in here if you're Jasmine or Liv or anybody. Say what
Oh,
the
we
fuck
do interviews and all that. Like, I
you
think our
don't.
email is in our goddamn description somewhere. youngdesperate3@gmail.com.
Yeah, email us
Y'all can email us whatever.
us to say anything privately. We'll take notes, or if you got any tea or
Any tea,
anything.
any receipts or anything, any suggestions y'all want us to speak on, y'all
Yes,
can email us and we will respond in a
and
decent time frame.
as far as mods go, we are going to pick a few more. So when we look at back at the replay and everything, we seen you guys are here. We're going to work on that. And thank
Yeah,
you for coming.
Pink Fairy, Neola Irish. Once we figure this out, we got y'all in. Like I said, we'll look at the live and grab a few more, and we'll add more as time goes on. So
Right.
we see y'all.
Yeah. We're gonna this like we said, we're new to this. We're gonna do things. Eventually, do other things and maybe interact even more. And
Hmm.
believe me, we will have a giveaway
I
way
was
before.
about to say that. I didn't want
Yeah.
to cut you off, but
Even
we'll
even
probably
hard. We will be
go ahead.
giving away. Yeah, we'll be giving.
Um, we'll probably do the giveaway before 12/6. So it'll probably be within this upcoming week. We just got to figure out how we're going to do it, but we do have a giveaway coming. We'll come back to announce that and announce what the prizes are. But that's definitely something to stay tuned for. It will be before 12/6 for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, we got to figure out because I don't do any of that Cash App or anything, but we can do some gift cards or we can do
Yeah,
some gift cards. We'll do something, but we really appreciate you all coming. This is a, like we
for
said, this
sure.
channel that's not making shit up. We say what we feel, our opinions, and we only say what Jazzman does and shows. So,
Hmm.
you're going to show you with the bum, we're going to talk about it. And that's just it.
Right,
You don't
right.
kids, that's our big thing, and that goes with the Erics as well. We hate the way she treats her children, has locked them up and deprived them of everyday things, even a
I
bath,
see.
even a
I
bath.
I see a lot of people was in the bushes. Y'all come on out. Come on out. We friendly. Like if y'all want to hit that link like next time we go live, we don't need to see y'all faces and none of that. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion and y'all can speak that here. Come on out the bushes, y'all.
Yeah, and if you want, like we said, email and you want to use a different name under, you want to make you a troll page to talk, hey, we're all
Yeah.
good too.
Everybody's anonymous. We don't get into all that funny and releasing and doxing and all that. We don't
And
do
we
that.
don't names, and we don't, like dox anybody or play any of that bull.
Nah.
Oh no.
Mm-mm.
But
No
thank you
ma'am.
guys again. I hope you guys have a good Sunday evening wherever you are. We're on the West Coast, East Coast, and we're in the middle. So everybody, thank you so
Thank
so
y'all
much.
for coming.
When
Stay
I
tuned for the giveaway.
close, Kitten Zombie says that is good night to all.
For
Thank you.
sure. Buenos noches.
Thank you, Tanya, our other chick, for being in our chat so you can control it. We appreciate that and love you.
All
Thank
right,
you.
y'all. We'll holler at y'all. Bye.
Bye. See you 12 6.